Hello, intuitive friends, and welcome back to the channel. My name is Lexa Tarot, and if you are interested in learning more about me, my client testimonials, or my credentials, just take a look down below in the description box. And for those of you that are watching me live, take a look at my chat. All my information is there as well. Whoa! Okay, hold on. All right, there we go. Just making sure. Hold on. All right, can you guys hear me? Testing 1, 2, 3. You guys hear me? Excellent. All right, intuitive friends, if you're watching this after the live stream and you would like to take part in the free 5-minute mini readings, then all you need to do is subscribe to the channel, turn on your notification bell and all alerts. And when I do a live, you will get notified. Okay. That being said, hello, intuitive friends. Welcome back. New list. Okay, new list. So if you weren't here last night, guess what? We're going to have some fun today. I got a good night's sleep, and we are just channeling away today. So again, if you weren't here last night and if you didn't have an opportunity to get a free mini reading, well, guess what? Today's your day. Today's Saturday. I don't know what day of the week it is where you are. It could be either Friday or Sunday. Let us know where you're watching from. And yeah, I'm going to be channeling messages. What may potentially be unfolding for you. Okay. So remember, intuitive friends, for those of you who are new to the channel, I am not channeling questions for you. I'm not doing private questions. But what I am doing is channeling a broader question, which is what may be potentially unfolding. Now, that could be in any area of your life, or that could be in whatever it may resonate for you. Okay, so that is what I'll be doing here today. All right, intuitive friends. Let's see who's here. And then, of course, hello, Della Mala, Irene, Miss Sanlo. Hello, everyone. Welcome. Listen, I was channeling messages till late last night. And we only had 13 people, but it was like super, it felt like really long. Oh, Angel 101, hello. Oh, you changed your name. Man, you guys got to tell me when you change your name so I know. Hello, Angel 101. Daniela, welcome. Irene, hello. Let's see who else is here. I'm going to have to write the name that you have here just in case. But then underneath until I get used to your new name. Hello. Yes, I'll be adding you to the list. Wait, let me put Angel 101 underneath so I remember. Okay, Angel 101. Perfect. Number 4. Who do we have at number 4? We have Ascending Universal Butterfly. Oh my God, beautiful name every time. Ascending Universe. That's really long for me to write. Butterfly. All right. Thank you for being here. So far I have Daniela is at number 1. Irene is at number 2. Miss Angelo, Angel 101. Miss Angelo. Okay. Is at number 3. Ascending Universe Butterfly. You are at number 4. Okay, hold on. This doesn't look too good here with the light. Let's change that. There we go. That should be better. Let's see. How is it looking over here? Yeah, a little bit better. All right. Awesome. Hello, intuitive friends. Welcome. Oh, wait, hold on. It's Miss what? Is Miss Thang. Oh, it's Miss Thang. Oh. Oh, no, but that's not what it says there. Look. Oh, Miss Thang. But it says LOL. And then it has another zero. As it says Miss Thang LOL 0. Yeah. All right, intuitive friends. Well, guess what? Welcome back. I'm excited. I'm excited. Intuitive friends, today I'm going to be channeling messages as I was doing last night till 1 o'clock in the morning here in New York time. And today we're going to be channeling messages focusing what may be potentially unfolding for you. And fill in the blank. It depends. You know, it's a general message. So see where it may resonate for you. Now, before I jump into the reading or the readings, of course, let me do the important stuff here because I got to go over this. Super important. This is a free live reading for my YouTube subscribers. This is a way I give back to all of you. Okay. Hold on one second. I just misplaced the whole entire. There we go. So it's a free message, free 5-minute mini reading for my YouTube subscribers. Okay, hold on a second. If you want to extend the reading, you can. All you need to do is drop a super sticker or a super chat, and then you get extra time and extra details. Other than that, it is a 5 quick mini reading. All right. Please remember that this is for entertainment purposes only, and the only one question that I will be channeling, that's for those of you who still insist to come and throw some questions on there. If you can, if it's a super chat, you know, if it's a super chat, you can come with whatever question you want when it's a you ask and I answer, and it's only one at a time. So there you go. But anyway, today I'm going to be channeling messages focusing on what may be potentially unfolding. Okay, if you're interested in my credentials, and yes, I do have credentials. If you're interested in my credentials, private readings, or testimonials, just look down below in the description box. Click on those links, and you can also take a look in the chat. Okay, the legal disclaimer is as follows. Please remember that these messages are for entertainment purposes only. And please remember that readings should never replace professional licensed medical, financial, therapeutic, legal advice or professional licensed medical, financial, therapeutic, legal help. My readings are for entertainment purposes only and are not replacements for getting professional medical, financial, therapeutic, or legal advice. Okay? Why is everyone's name different? I noticed that yesterday, but like now I'm really noticing because I'm seeing also I'm first of all, I see Daniela's name has changed. Irene also. What's going on? Is YouTube like giving like new handles to everyone? I know we have like handles as well as like content creators, but everybody's name is changing. And look, Ed. Hello, Ed. How are you, my dear? Ed. Welcome back, Ed. Ed Garcia. All right. At number you're Ed Garcia, you're at number 5. At number 6, we have Annabella. Annabella, welcome back. I don't know if people have changed. I don't know. I'm seeing different names. Like the name is different. So I don't know if you've been, I don't know. But you're added up to the list. So welcome or welcome back. Then we have Stola. Hello, Stola. Stola. 1986. Welcome back. Universal. Wait, hold on. Back up. Miss Thang. Thank you, Miss Thang. I'm going to put my headphones on and clean and fold laundry. Yep, that's how we spend our Saturdays together. Doing chores, okay? And just listen to me in the background so you don't miss your turn. Then we have Synthesize Souls Official. Okay. Hold on 1 second. Where are we here? Let's see. Synthesize. Where are you? Just a minute. Synthesize Souls Official. New subscriber. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hello, Synthesized Souls Official. Welcome to the channel. Synthesized Souls Official. All right, welcome. You're new to the Lexa Tarot family. Then we have Love Sunshine Eve. Oh, this is Ava, right? Because I see your picture. If I'm wrong, then I'm sorry, but it looks like Ava. But yeah, Love Sunshine. It's Ava. Hello, Ava. So I gotta put the names that usually you guys come up in. Love Sunshine. Ava. All right. So I'll just put it underneath so I know. At number 10, who else is here? Oh, I'm so sorry. Your secret path. I accidentally skipped you. Wait, you're after Stola. Synthesize. My apologies. Your secret path. Hello, your secret path. Oh my God, long time no see. This is number 8. Synthesize, you're at number 9. Ava, you're at number 10. We're going to close it at 12. Let's see. All right, we're going to close it at 12. Hello, great to see you. I only have 2 more spots left. Okay, 2 more spots. And then we're closing. We're going to do 12 today. All right. All right, intuitive friends, welcome, welcome. I will be starting shortly. First, I want to explain the following because I have gotten some, not everyone, but some of you have asked me to explain the membership. Okay, so I will. Okay, first and foremost, I've had memberships for a while. Don't really talk about them as much as I should because I wasn't getting a lot of people that were interested in it. But as time goes on, obviously, the free lists get longer and sometimes it gets more challenging to get on the free list, right? And then there are people who are very interested in having longer readings and they come very often. Okay, so memberships are really for those of you who are here more often and want something a little bit more have more time with your readings and maybe even are looking for something on a monthly basis. Okay, so first and foremost we have hello, Izzy, you are at number 11. While we wait for that last person, Ace. Okay, so Izzy, you're at number 12. Welcome. Ace has gotten into a very bad habit of taking his wee pad and creating destruction, and that just happened yesterday. So my apologies. All right, let's get back to the swing of things here. So I just need one more person, and then we're gonna start the readings. But in the meantime, let me explain this very quickly. So I have 3 tiers. Tier number 1 is the Oracle of Thanks. Okay, you're part of the membership. It's a way to say thank you and give back. You get access to members only posts and you get a shout out every time I do a live. Okay, that's the basic Oracle of Thanks. And for those of you who are already on that, thank you so much. Okay, because I have a few of you that are in that Oracle of Thanks. Now, tier number 2, that's where it gets a little bit more interesting because tier number 2 is you get one monthly reading for 10 minutes. So every month you have a 10-minute reading, okay? And you choose in tier number 2. Do you want to have a dearly departed reading, or do you want to have a topic reading that you, the members, do a poll in? So I give you a poll, you guys vote, and the one that has the highest vote is the topic that I will be channeling for that month. Okay? So you get 2 choices. Some people may want a dearly departed reading, others may want a topic reading. You choose one every month and you get a 10-minute reading. Okay? Now let's go. And of course, tier number 2 gets tier number 2 plus everything that has tier number 1. So you're going to have access to the memberships. You're going to have, you're going to get a shout out. You get the access to the member posts. So tier number 2, you get tier number 2 and tier number 1 together. For those that are interested, and I had a few of you last night that would told me, oh, listen, that sounds really good. I have tier number 3. And so tier number 3, you get once a month, a 15-minute you ask and I answer session. Okay, exclusively for members. So of course I let you guys know in the membership post when I'm coming on and the dates and the times. Okay, plus you get 20% off for those of you that are interested in a private reading with me. You get a 20% off on that should you choose to do something more than 15 minutes in a private reading. Plus you get tier number 2, which is another monthly reading, and you choose in tier number 2 dearly departed or topic live. So you get one for tier number 3, you get one monthly reading, you ask and I answer. Tier number 2, you get another monthly reading plus whatever tier number 1 has. So basically you're getting 2 readings. You're getting a private 15-minute reading with a question that you may have in mind. And then you also have access to either a dearly departed reading or a topic reading. Okay. So wanted to explain that to you guys. Now, this is a question that I've been asked. Okay. Do I still have a chance to take part in the free readings? Yes, you do. Okay. You have access to come back and to do the free 5-minute mini readings also if you choose to do that. Okay. So no worries. Okay. So wanted to explain that before we jump in, and I will be explaining that a couple times during the live because I have had intuitive friends asking me. Hello, Shirley. I've had intuitive friends asking me, how does it work? What do I get? Even though it does say it there, but I understand that it may be confusing because even though I wrote or topic reading, you know, I don't want you guys to assume that you're getting both the dearly departed and the topic reading. It's either or, and it's once a month. So that one is only once a month. Those membership readings are only once a month. Okay. So feel free to think it over and hopefully I'll see you there. Well, my first one, I already have member or members in the membership. So the first one is going to happen on the 28th. So I'm going to do, and by the way, those membership readings are only for members. So no one else is going to be able to see the reading either. Okay. So just giving you a heads up on that. All right. So now we have our 12 subscribers. All right, intuitive friends, welcome back. We're going to jump into the readings. Please note, intuitive friends, this is a free mini 5-minute reading. And if you are interested in extending your messages, feel free to drop a super chat or super thanks. All right, intuitive friends, let's jump in. The list is now closed. Thank you, Ascending Universal Butterfly. All right. We are closed, but thank you so much. You can feel free to join me at another time. And if you have a specific personal question, guess what? After I do the live here, I will be doing a super chat. Okay, so Ace, I'll be doing the super chats. Leave it alone. All right. Sorry about that, intuitive friends. All right. All right, so we're going to start with Daniela. Hello, Daniela. Welcome back to the channel. Let us begin. Daniela, let's see what may be potentially unfolding for you, okay? Please remember, intuitive friends and Daniela, that these messages are for entertainment purposes only. Leave it. Leave it, Ace. He's gonna start whining there. No, I'm live. Sorry, intuitive friends. Ace is being an extra. He's being extra right now. All right. All right, Daniela, welcome, welcome, welcome. Let's see, Daniela, what may be potentially unfolding for you, okay? All right, you're very welcome, my dear. All right, let's see. What is unfolding here potentially for Daniela? We have the Hawk Prince. Ooh, what's unfolding here for you, my dear, is that you are, it feels like it's going to be more of an alignment with your higher self. Like you're having either a better connection, not that you didn't have a good connection before, but I'm saying, like, when I say better connection, it's like you being more open to listening to your gut level feeling. Maybe you've been getting stronger intuitive hits. This could be like it's like there's you're like more clear. It's coming across as like getting clearer messages, or at least being able to listen to your inner oracle. Not just like, oh, okay, I got a hunch, but actually, follow through with whatever instinct or inner knowing that you may be getting. I'm also feeling here with the hawk, as I've always said, you guys heard this last night because this one came out a couple of times, but the hawk is selective. Okay. There's a sense here of you being more selective as time unfolds here. Okay. So the potential unfolding, being a little bit more selective, paying attention to sign symbol synchronicities, paying attention to your sixth senses, and allowing yourself to go and follow actually your gut level feeling, your intuition. What is your gut telling you? What is your intuition telling you? You know what I mean? So it's coming across as having a clearer channel, like you being a clearer channel for that type of awareness. Okay. Let's see what else is coming through. All right, the Hawk Prince. What may be potentially unfolding here for Daniela? And then we have here, bring love into the situation. Now, bring love into the situation is also like really, it's coming across like as time unfolds, maybe before you were a little bit resistant with maybe what your gut level would tell you versus what your logical analytical mind was telling you, or maybe you were following your heart and not your mind, or like I feel that there was a disconnect, right? And I feel that this right here, the Hawk Prince, there were times that you were either shown or guided to maybe perhaps move in another direction, but there was a lot of resistance. So you kept moving forward to whatever it is, or how you were doing with whatever you were doing. After time, you've noticed with time that your intuition may be spot on. Okay. That you're being more realistic with things that your gut level may be telling you, even if you don't want to take a very, stark look at it. Okay. And bring love into the situation. It's as if you are now accepting those sign symbol synchronicities, that gut level feeling cue, in a more loving way, not being so resistant, but rather saying to yourself, you know what, if I feel that something is going on, maybe something is going on. If I feel like someone is withholding information from me, then and you really do feel it, it's not a logical thing, right? It's more like I feel like there's something more here. Then it's as if you're accepting it with a sense of not only self-awareness, but you're being more gentle with it for yourself, because there's a sense of being a little bit resistant to whatever you were feeling before. Okay. So bring love to the situation. By the way, you have Aquarius here. Aquarius is an air sign. So this may be connected to an air sign, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. And by the way, Hawk is also air. So again, it may be very much connected to Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, whether it be on your astrological natal chart, or it could be the season that you encounter this person, situation, circumstance, event, or whatever this may be. Remember, intuitive friends, as I always say, the sun sign is not the only sign. Okay, we have other signs on our astrological natal chart, so just be aware of that. I'll add the Cafe Astrology link in a few minutes. Let's see what else is coming through. What may be potentially unfolding. So I feel that there's this unfolding of you being more gentle with yourself and getting those messages. Look at that. 6 of Pentacles. What you give is what you receive. The energy that you're giving towards, or that you're putting out, exactly what I said, you're being more gentle with it. So the energy that you are putting out of saying, okay, now I'm going to listen. Now I'm going to pay attention. Now I'm going to listen to my intuition, is the energy that you're getting in return, which is okay. So if you're open to receive and accept, then your guides are like, then we're going to be open to ensuring that you get, or that you become aware of the messages that we're trying to share with you, or your gut level feeling, or your intuition. Okay. So 6 of Pentacles says here, I give and receive for the universal good. Exactly what I was talking about before, about bringing love into the situation. It's more of a gentle, more loving, is accepting things that maybe you don't want to, or you didn't want to accept before. And you're more like, you know what? I think this is really what these sign, symbol, synchronicities are telling me. So there's less resistance and you're being more open, is how this feels. Okay. Let's see, Daniela, what else is coming through for you. Last but not least. All right, let's see. And what do we have here? And we have, you're being called. Yeah, I told you. You were being resistant a little bit before. Now it's kind of this unfolding of you allowing yourself to open up. Exactly. Look, listen carefully. You are being called to let go of all prejudices and preconceived notions. Like I said, it's like you were getting messages before and it's like you didn't want to hear it, or you just didn't want to believe it, or you just said, okay, I'm getting the message, but I'm still going to do whatever I want to do. And there may have been some consequences to that. And what's unfolding for you is you being you're finally allowing yourself to open up to guidance and actually pay attention to it. It says complaints and criticism only obscure your appreciation for life. Release the shackles within, like I said, the resistance, and you will see the beauty around you with fresh new eyes. Embrace deeper connections. Okay. And I feel that this deeper connection is also very much connected to your guides as well. It's like you're not allowing yourself to be so resistant as perhaps you may have been before. Daniela, thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for stopping by. I hope these messages have been insightful. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, like, share, and continue to subscribe to the channel. And to the friends, if you're coming new or you're just stopping by, just so you know, the list is already closed for today. But continue to remain subscribed to the channel. And when I open up the list again, feel free to come and visit again. Okay. All right, Daniela, thank you so much. All right, hopefully that makes sense. Hopefully that resonates for you. And if it does, please feel free to drop a rose in the comment section as well as here in the chat, so I know that these messages resonated for you. All right, and Twitter friends, if you are new to the channel, welcome. My name is Lexa Tarot. The list is closed for today, or for this session at least, but feel free to subscribe to the channel, turn on your notification bell and all alerts. And the reason why you need to turn on all notification bell and all alerts is because my list gets filled up very, very quickly, okay? Sometimes I have a very long list. Sometimes I cut it down. So if you want to maximize your chances for a free mini reading, you need to subscribe to the channel, remain subscribed to the channel, turn on your notification bell and all alerts, and then you're going to be notified when I do a live, okay? And when I do, just hurry up and get on that chat list, okay? All right, up next we have Irene. Irene, come on down. And while we wait for Irene to give me Irene was quick. She's like, I'm here. After Irene, we have Angel 101 or Miss Thang. After Miss Thang, we have Ascending Universal Butterfly, followed by Ed G, followed by Annabelle Stones, followed by Stola, followed by Your Secret Path, followed by Synchronized Souls Official, followed by Ava, followed by Izzy, and last but not least, we have Shirley Silver Fox. Okay. All right, and Twitter friends, thank you so much for stopping by. Please remember that if you want to add more clarity and more time to your reading, all you need to do is drop a super chat or a super sticker, and you will get access to more information. Okay. That being said, welcome. Hello, Irene. Great to see you again. Hopefully all is well, and let's see what's coming through for you. What may be potentially unfolding here for Irene? We have the Horse King, okay? All right, so the Horse King here says assistance and control, all right? But I feel here there's more than that, obviously. I'm getting here, especially with the fact that, number one, we have a king, and then the horse's head is like down below, like going down and pointing to the past or recent past. There may be some things here that are becoming clearer on either how the ethereal realm or your guides were helping you a lot or giving you sign, symbol, synchronicities in the past or recent past. I do feel here that there is this unfolding of you finally putting the pieces together and feeling like you have control over your life again, or more stability in your life. A lot of this has to do or deals with something that you encountered in the past or recent past. And it's like it's like what's unfolding here is like a reminder that you are royalty, right? Symbolically, that self-love, self-care, and being valued is important. Being respected is important. And if a situation, circumstance, or an event in the past or recent past did not give you that respect, loyalty, trust, stability, security, then it was time for you to let it go and keep on moving. So the horse king, it says assistance and control. It's more about you realizing how maybe you were in a codependent situation before, okay? You were assisting someone to continue to devalue you or to continue to, be those things that they weren't, okay? By just being in the presence of, whether it's a person, an environment, or a situation. But you regained your control, whether you control the situation by exiting or by you realizing that it's super important now after something has been said and done to realign your goals, realign your, where you want to head, and to create the stability and security that you rightly deserve. Okay? Because remember, king here is symbolic. All right? King here is symbolic. It's like king or queen, it doesn't matter. It's symbolic. It's like you don't go and disrespect a king or a queen, right? Like you just know better when you're in the presence of royalty. And it's as if here, you moving forward, there's a very big awareness here of you learning from that experience in the past or recent past. Learning that if you're not treated or if you're not seen or if you're not, you know what I mean? If you're not being treated like royalty or not in the literal sense, but if you're not being valued, you got to let something go or you got to walk away from the situation, you see. And here with nothing will come of the situation, this is talking about adjustments of expectations. You allowed yourself to surrender, like this horse. When a horse does that, it's like surrendering, right? You surrendered to letting something go. You rose from the ashes. Remember who you are, even if it was difficult. And there were times where you didn't even see the light at the end of the tunnel. So this is talking about here your sense of now, this potential unfolding here, you remembering who you are and you continuing to remember who you are, so that you don't allow whatever situation, circumstance, event, or environment you may have either left or decided to, depart from. You're not going to allow that situation to happen again. And so nothing will come of this situation is that you're not going to allow, if someone comes with the same habits, whether it's a person, whether it's an environment, whatever this may be, it's like you're not, the signs already. You know what you need to do, and you know how hard you've worked in order to get to the sense of stability and regain your own self-confidence. So this here, it's kind of like, it's very interesting because it's coming across as like a closing chapter for a new beginning type of energy, where especially during this Mercury retrograde, where we see and observe things from the past and learn and say, wow, I've come a long way. I've come a long way. I came from maybe even a mindset that, I'm stuck in this situation or I don't know how to get out of the situation, to now saying to yourself, wow, I've regained control. I've regained stability. I've regained security in my life again, All right, let's see what else is coming through. Two of Swords. It says, whatever I decide, I trust in the outcome. So moving forward, there's this sense here of you letting go of the internal confusion, of you letting go of the indecision and standing in your power and regaining control in your personal life, whether this is your career setting, whether it's, in whatever area of your life. So it's you regaining control. You're no longer going to fall for being indecisive about something. Give me 1 second, Irene. Here you go, buddy. I don't know what's the problem today, buddy, but you need to relax. All right, let's see the last and final card here for you. What is your advice? The potential unfolding. Have faith. An eagle doesn't doubt the wings of power as it soars high. Again, like I said, it's you standing in your power. You now see yourself as a person that people, they need to value you, period. That's just how it is. And if they don't, you're going to be like, well, listen, bye-bye, you know? Look at this. It says, have faith. An eagle doesn't doubt the wing's power as it soars high, and neither should you. The universe reminds you that while your vision may be blurred at times, okay, there may be a little bit of feeling of, am I moving in the right direction? Am I making the right decisions? Listen to this. It says, faith will guide you towards a brighter future, because that's the Two of Swords. The Two of Swords is that indecision. Okay, it's that kind of like not gaining a lot of clarity over something. But as time goes on, again, you leaning on your faith and your determination and your ability to stand in your power is going to give you the wings to continue to soar. Okay. So, wow, beautiful message there here, Irene. All right, Irene, thank you so much for stopping by. I hope these messages have been insightful. Don't forget to drop a rose in the comment section as well as here in the chat to let me know how these messages may have resonated for you. Now, remember, if they don't resonate now, it is a potential energy that may be unfolding. So it may unfold at a later time and it may make more sense later. Okay. So Irene, thank you so much for your love, your loyalty, and your support. I'll see you soon. Up next, we have Miss Thang. Miss Thang, you are up next. But before I channel the messages for Miss Thang, I hope these messages here in Twitter Friends are insightful to all of you. And for those of you who are new to the channel, welcome. My name is Lexa Tarot, and I am a second-degree Reiki practitioner, as well as an intuitive tarot and oracle reader. And if you are interested in learning more about me, my client testimonials, or my credentials, just take a look down below in the description box, as well as in the chat. All my information is there for you to see. And of course, if you want to be part of this mini reading session, well, unfortunately, right now the session is closed. But if you want to take part at a later date and time, all you need to do is subscribe to the channel, turn on your notification bell and all alerts, and as soon as I come back and do another live, you will be notified. Now, sometimes I do super chat lives, and those are not free. But other times I do the free mini ones. Okay, so just pay attention to those alerts. That being said, Intuitive Friends, for those of you who are my current subscribers, welcome back. We're back in another session. It's a brand new work. Work. It's I was gonna say workless. It's another week, not work. It's another new list week. Okay, so feel free to stop by if you weren't here last night. Now, listen, the session is closed, okay? But you guys know that either one or two things. I'm going to come back later. What are you doing, Ace? Leave it. Okay, sorry, guys. Ace is on one since yesterday. Sit. 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 Thank you. Yeah, like I was saying, forgot what I was saying here with Ace around, but yeah. All right, so let's start. Oh yeah, the list is closed for now, but I'll open it up later. I am doing a super chat live later, right after this live. So if you're interested in finding out what it is, come and join. That one is not going to be free. Okay. All right, Intuitive Friends, who do we have up next? Miss Thang. Hello, Miss Thang. Welcome back. Miss Thing, just a reminder here that these messages are for entertainment purposes only. Okay. And let's see what's coming through for you. Okay. All right, Miss Thing. Please remember, in Twitter friends, if you want more time or more time and clarity to your reading, all you need to do is drop a super thanks or a super sticker, and I'll be more than happy to add more messages here for you. Okay, let's see, Miss Thang, what's coming up for you, what may be potentially unfolding for you. And of course, just a reminder that these messages are for entertainment purposes only. And you have the Sun Dancer. Ooh, this is beautiful. The Sun Dancer. You may feel like things may be stuck right now at this moment in time, or something isn't moving. But guess what? What's potentially unfolding here for you is momentum. It's excitement, it's enthusiasm, it's finally something feeling like it's moving in the direction that you would want, okay, or that you were, you're asking for, that you're wishing, hoping, or desiring. The Sun Dancers is the joyful activity, especially if you've been feeling lackluster or unmotivated due to this Mercury in retrograde. This is telling me here there's going to be this unfolding here for you where you're going to want to connect more with others. You're going to be more open to either seeing friends, family, loved ones, or there may be even be a sense of celebration of something, like something finally coming, the last missing piece of a puzzle finally dropping in there. And you're like, oh my gosh, this is so good. Like I finally see some type of improvement or progress, because the Sun Dancer is joy. The Sun Dancer is happiness. It's also abundance. So you could be reaping the rewards of something that you've been working for, thriving for, focusing on. Okay. The Sun Dancer is the celebration of it. It's the culmination of it also. Okay. Sun being here, a very important piece here. So what I do want to say, I want to say that this shift or change, granted, it's something that, again, this is about what the potential unfolding is. But I feel here that once Aries season begins, you're really going to see a major difference between when Aries season begins in 2026, which I want to say it's around March, versus where you are now. So there's going to be this sense of a shift that may be happening here, okay, between those two times. And the reason why I'm saying that is because sun signs are Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, okay? And so we just, it could also be now. We're in Sagittarius season. Between Sagittarius season and Aries season, you could be seeing some type of improvements. You know what I mean? So there's something here about fire signs that either has you expanding or blooming. You see? Sun signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. We're now in Sagittarius season. The next one is Aries season, and that's 2026, of course, then followed by Leo. But I feel between Sagittarius and Aries season, there's going to be some type of either good news or improvement. Ooh, okay. That just flipped over as I'm over here. It flipped over behind the scenes over here, but my apologies. I always like to keep them here, but I didn't want to block myself from seeing the Sun Dancers. I was getting more messages here. It says expect a powerful change. There could be a new milestone that could be coming your way. You could be thinking about a new direction. There could be new opportunities. Expect a powerful change is a very positive card. Okay. So this is, and both they have a lot of purple in it. Okay. Your intuition, your third eye chakra, you may be getting premonitions, seeing things in dreams, maybe, potentially here. If you felt like there was no lights in the tunnel, this is telling you there's light at the end of the tunnel. Whatever it is that you have been kind of doubting of it resolving, it's going to resolve. Again, I don't feel it's going to be something that happens overnight, because it says new moon eclipse. And if you know about eclipses, they happen very kind of slowly, and then they happen. And then they slowly part ways, right? So I don't feel it's something that is very fast that is coming, but I do feel that you will potentially here see some type of improvements between Sagittarius season and Aries season. And it may be more abundance, more prosperity. It could be tangible, but it could also be opportunities that are intangible, okay? Like love, time, meeting the right people at the right time, okay? And there's something coming through here with fire signs for you. So take a look at your astrological natal chart. You have the world. Yeah. Like I said, it's like and this is a good one to have right now at this moment in time, because we are almost towards the end of the calendar year of 2025. And the world card is closing one chapter and opening another. Okay. I'm telling you, I'm gonna say something to you here. This is gonna be super important. Maybe you do it already, and if you do, keep doing it. But if you don't, you should. Okay. I keep seeing rainbows in every single card here. So I see iridescence rainbow here. I see iridescence rainbow here, and there's iridescence rainbow here. So if you haven't worked with your 7 chakras, you should. Okay, because it's going to give you a sense of an alignment here. It's going to help you feel more grounded for whatever change may be coming. And the change is going to be positive. All right, the world card, you're closing one chapter and you're opening another. But before you close a chapter and open another, there's lessons that you need to learn in regards to those chapters that you are closing. Because the world card is ruled by Saturn, and Saturn is a planet of, it's called the toughest teacher, because it's the planet that helps us see the important lessons that we have learned over time, especially with the fact that Neptune has retrograde or is retrograding in Pisces before it jumps into Aries January 26, 2026. Okay. And Neptune has been in Pisces for like 14, 13 years or something like that. So it's doing this like last loop in there, and then it's going to leave there for good. And it's going to be in Aries for like 14 years or something like that. So there's this sense of you really understanding the lessons that you've gone through in the past so that you don't repeat it, because something new is coming in. You could have a potential move, or you could have a potential either moving from one career to another, from one job to another, from one company to another, from one position or role to another. Or this could be a move talking about maybe even like remote working, like working like out of the state or out of the country or something like that. But the world card could also be talking about travel here. Okay. There is the sense of discipline that is super important with the new chapter that you're going to potentially be opening up to. Okay. Last but not least, we have here take control. Take control says in a relationship, or okay, let me say it this way. In a relationship, whether romantic relationship or non-romantic relationship or situation, your passive stance has caused you to miss opportunities that should have been yours. Listen carefully. Now is the moment to take charge and step forward and claim what is rightfully yours. Okay. So there we go. All right. All right, Miss Thang. I hope these messages have been insightful. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, like, share, and continue to subscribe to the channel. Share my channel with 3 of your friends. And let me know here either in the comment section or in the chat. Drop a rose. Let me know if these messages resonated for you. Remember, if they don't resonate now, they may resonate down the line, because these are energies that are potentially unfolding. So you may not be able to see all of this clearly right now at this moment in time. Especially with the fact that Sagittarius and Aries season, like we just started Sagittarius season. And yeah, so there you go. Thank you so much, Miss Thing. Thank you for taking part here in the live. And up next, we have Ascending Universe Butterfly. Come on down. Before I jump into Ascending Universe Butterflies reading, Just want to introduce myself to those of you who are new to the channel. Welcome. My name is Lexa Tarot, and I am a second-degree Reiki practitioner, as well as an intuitive tarot and oracle reader. And if you are interested in learning more about me, my client testimonials, or my credentials, just take a look down below in the description box, as well as in the chat. All my credentials, private readings, or testimonials, they're all there. So just take a look at them. And yes, I do have credentials. So yeah. Thank you for joining. Please consider subscribing, especially if you're liking the way that I am channeling messages and you would like to take part in this reading at another moment in time, because the list is now closed. But if you are interested in joining us back at another time, feel free to subscribe to the channel, turn on your notification bell and all alerts, and I'll see you next time. For those of you who are my current subscribers, welcome. Thank you so much for being here. Please note that the list is now closed, but subscribe and remain subscribed, okay? And you'll find out the next time I come on. The next one I'm doing later is I am doing a super chat. So for those of you who are interested, tune in as soon as I finish this live, okay? Ooh. All right, so ascending universe butterfly, come on down. I see you're here. Welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for sending all those messages there on the chat. I greatly appreciate it. After ascending universe butterfly, we have Ed G. After Ed G, we have Annabelle Stones, followed by Stola 1986, followed by Your Secret Path, followed by Synthesized Souls Official, followed by Ava, followed by Izzy, and last but not least, we have Shirley Silver Fox, okay? All right, intuitive friends, let's jump to number 4. And number 4, we have Ascending Universal Butterfly. Welcome back. Ascending Universal Butterfly, just a reminder here that these messages are for entertainment purposes only. And the only message that I am channeling today is what may be potentially unfolding for you. Okay, so what may be potentially unfolding for you? Oh, wait a minute. This isn't the... What? It's this one. All right, let's see what is coming through for you. Ascending Universal Butterfly. We have the Prisoner Waif, okay? Now, the Prisoner Waif here, Ascending Universal Butterfly, has a lot to do with self-sabotaging thoughts or limited beliefs. And right now we are in Mercury in retrograde, which at times resurfaces old wounds. It resurfaces issues that we have had, struggles that we have had, you know, people that we have had those struggles with, whether it's been a breakup, separation, or divorce in the love sector, or whether it's, you know, family, friends, or loved ones that we haven't spoken to in a very long time. It's a time where Mercury gives us the opportunity to go back and either learn the lessons, take a really nice deep reflection, or allow us to reevaluate how we have learned the lessons that we think we have learned, right? What have we learned? How have we moved past them? Do we want to reconcile? Do we want to repair something, whether it's with other people or within ourselves? So the Prisoner Waif here, and due to the fact that Mercury has been in retrograde and will continue to be in retrograde for the rest of this month, is telling you here that you may be in this energy, right, where you're feeling kind of like at times like lackluster, you're feeling a little bit stuck. You may be thinking about you know, I mean, it could even be as something as like taking mental and emotional inventory here of things that have happened in the past or recent past, and you're trying to regain your stability. I don't feel that you're going to be in this energy too long, but I do feel that there is this kind of like either you're feeling this emotionally, mentally, energetically, where there may be kind of like this little bit of nostalgia or melancholic energy surrounding either a specific area of your life or a specific person or people or environment. So let's see here what's coming through. So there is a little bit of sadness there. Okay. But guess what? Good news. Prosperity lies ahead. Now listen carefully. If you see, all right, let me do it this way, because this is the same way I'm seeing it. If you see this card, this person is facing that way, right? So it was facing my left-hand side. It's in the sense of deep sadness, melancholic, nostalgic energy, and they're very much consumed in their own emotion. But what this person is not seeing, because they're not turning around, is that there's light at the end of the tunnel. Okay? This person is not seeing that light. They're too emotionally consumed with sadness, nostalgia, or their own emotions. Okay? And what this is telling you here, what may be potentially unfolding here for you, is the following. If you turn around and you look at, if you step out of your emotion, step out of your mind, step out of this energetic block and turn it around, be more optimistic, you're going to see that there's light at the end of the tunnel. And the light right there, right behind you, is the fact that prosperity lies ahead. There's hope for a change, and the change is going to be not only beneficial for you, but it could be of abundance, it could be prosperity, it could be success. And we all have different, different meanings of success. For some people, success is money. For other people, success is power. For other people, success is being in the spotlight. For others, success is helping others. For others, success is just having money in their pocket, right? And money to save. But however you may define success, this is talking about that if you felt like your manifestations or your prayers haven't been heard, they have. But we need to shift the energy around so that you can see that there's more at the end of the tunnel. Okay. So instead of looking at the glass half empty, it's time to start shifting your mindset into seeing it half full, even if it's not full right now. Okay. So it's about kind of like, maybe your finances, you may feel a little bit tight in your finances. Maybe it's in your love life. Okay. Because Venus rules Taurus. It rules Taurus and it rules Libra. So you may feel a little bit of a constraint in something, but this message is here to give you hope and to give you faith that prosperity lies ahead. You just have to find a way to get yourself out of an energy where you feel like nothing is going in your direction, or a mindset that you may have here, or maybe even an emotion. Okay. Let's see what else is coming through for you. What may be potentially unfolding? Yeah, look at that. 5 of Wands. You may have had some type of internal or external type of conflict that has been eating away at you, whether emotionally, mentally, energetically, or physically. Just you feel exhausted. You just feel like, I don't have energy to do more. Five of Wands is that tension. It's that challenge. It's the battle. And sometimes it's the battle that we have inside of us. Sometimes it's the battle that's external. Like we feel like there's a lot of competition out there. We don't know what to do. Like, what else can I do? I'm doing everything that I can. But this is saying here, another thing that you can do is just shift your mindset. I'm going to add some links here for you in a minute after I finish your reading here. But 5 of Wands says here, what may be potentially unfolding is I stand my ground and look for peace. So there's this energy here of you standing your ground and really working on your root chakra, 396 hertz solfeggio frequency, where you allow yourself to really focus on that structure. Okay. So again, work on your root chakra. This could be in any way, shape, or form, like I said, but there is some type of drain. There's some type of like, oh, I'm tired, I'm exhausted, I don't know what else to do. I can't shake it off. And working on your root chakra is going to be one of the most important things to do to bring you back to that grounding and security and stability. Okay. I'm going to add some links in a few minutes, but let's finish your reading. Up next, we have Ed Garcia. Ed Garcia, you are up next. And by the way, listen, right now we're going through a Mercury retrograde. So everyone is feeling that kind of heaviness, you know, some people more than others. Okay. Because I have a heavy, I have a very strong Mercury placement. So because I have a strong Mercury placement, it means that on my astrological chart, where Mercury is on my actual astrological natal chart, I have either Virgo or Gemini, because those are the two signs that are ruled by Mercury. So when Mercury goes in retrograde, I really feel it. You see what I mean? So this could also be talking about, you could have some type of like placement there where Mercury in retrograde hits you even harder, or you feel it more intensely. Look at that. Defend your ground. I was reading it backwards. Defend your ground. Again, about grounding. I'm getting grounding here, especially with the garnet. The garnet is the red stone here, especially with the garnet. Yeah, you got to work on your root chakra for sure. Because then you have defend your ground again. It says, you know that some beliefs are worth fighting for, but you've chosen to retreat to avoid conflict. Set clear boundaries and stand up to defend your values with a firm voice. Because if you don't protect them, no one else will. Now, you know how this is coming across? It's coming across as it's not like you don't stand your ground. It's that right now there's some energetic situation here where you don't feel like you're at your strongest. And so this is why this is telling you here to regain your ground, regain your footing. So if Mercury retrograde, and I'm telling you because again, I have a strong Mercury placement. If Mercury retrograde does do a number on you, then always know, like for me, I know I need more rest, I need more sleep, I need to take care of myself energetically, physically, emotionally, mentally when Mercury retrograde hits, because it hits me harder. So if you've noticed this pattern in your life where when Mercury is in retrograde, you feel it a lot more. And by the way, Neptune also is in retrograde. So then say to yourself, I know I need to do my self-care a lot more than the usual, okay? But there is prosperity that lies ahead. Hello, something good is coming. So this energy is just temporarily, okay? Let me give you 3 important links so that you can use them so you could get yourself back up, which is why I did my nighttime affirmation. And let's see okay, let's see. Oh, hello, Ed. Thank you so much, Ed, for your super. Thank you. Greatly appreciate it. You're up next. Let me see here. What did you write? Lexa, it is energetically. There you go. I knew it. That makes sense, Lexa. Thank you so much. Bless you. Oh, yeah. Thank you. Yes. Listen, don't go anywhere. Thank you so much, Ed. Also, give me 1 second, though, Ed, okay? Let me add here what I'm talking about. I know it's energy. I feel it too, believe it or not. I'm like, I feel it. I do. Which is why I've been like extra pampering myself. But it's been hard because I've been like super busy with work. I don't know if you guys know, but I am a university professor. So we're coming down the home stretch with the semester, and I'm like, it's been a lot. So we have the nighttime. I want to say this is the nighttime. Some of you are like, oh my gosh, she's a university professor? Yes, I am. Affirmations. I'm also a published author as well. We'll talk about those things sometime, not now, but we shall. I think I'm gonna do that here. I kind of have like a little chit chat with you guys. Okay, so we have that. that's important. I added the link there. So you have your nighttime affirmation. I'm going to share my Reiki, long distance Reiki. And again, free tools, intuitive friends. Okay, free tools to use. There you go. And then the chakras. The chakras. Hold on a second. The 7 chakras. Well, yeah, here we go. And by the way, everything that I share with you guys is because I've used it. I use it. Okay? So this is the 7 chakras. I'm telling you, it works. Okay, 7 chakras. There you go. All right, so up next we have Anne, ascending universal snakes. That makes sense, Lexa. You're very talented. It shows. Thank you so much. Izzy is like, wow, cool. Yep. But the thing is, like, my students don't know. I teach grad school actually. So yeah. So I don't teach undergrad. I teach grad school. But yeah. Yep, that's what I do. That's when you guys don't see me here, I'm hustling, bustling, elsewhere. But yeah. All right. Awesome. Use those links. Okay. That's going to be super useful for you. It's going to help you get and feel more aligned. Okay. You did have you had a 4 there with that prisoner's wave. And 4 is about stability. And then you had, again, the garnet, which is the red crystal, and that has to do with the root chakra. Okay, so there you go. All right, intuitive friends, thank you so much, Ascending Butterfly, for stopping by. Up next, we have Ed Garcia, and let's thank Ed Garcia for his donation. Ed, thank you so much for your super sticker. I greatly appreciate it, my dear. Now, when you're near, fire is not too far away, right, Ed? That's our inside joke here, because every time you come around, there's some fire happening on this platform here. So let's see. Ed, thank you so much. Yes. It's like is it? Oh, the Fantastic Four, like torch. Yeah, it's like that. Ed, thank you so much for your love, your loyalty, and your support. Ascending Universal Butterfly, thank you so much for putting up those things there. Oh, you have 2 that came up. Intuitive friends, let me write closed session because the session is closed. Just for those of you who may be coming in a little late. Okay, there we go. Closed session. All right, awesome. Well, Ed, you just saw 2 cards just popped out of the deck on its own. Okay, first and foremost, we have the Horse King. Okay, very interesting. This one's been coming out a lot since last night. I don't know what it is, but I think it's like you're reclaiming your power. That's number 1. That's what's coming through. You're reclaiming your power. There's certain situations, circumstances, or events here that in the past or recent past you're not going to allow to happen again. You've learned. You see, sisters of the season, it's about growth, maturity, experience. You have the experience now, the growth now, the maturity now, to let people know that you are a person that they should value. And if they don't, you're not going to stick around. So you're also, in a way here, there's this energy that's potentially unfolding where it's not that you haven't recognized it before, but it's like you're more in your king stance now. Like there's that king stance that is continuing to expand and grow within you. And it's, again, cycles of growth here. Okay, literally says it there. It's the growth, it's the maturity, it's the way that you command the respect that you deserve without perhaps doing it in a way that you may have done it before. So it's not a loud or in your face type of like, you better respect me. It's not that. It's more like, you know what? This is where I stand, and you command it just by your energy. There's a whole energy here of like that king type of energy, where it's that standing in your power type of thing. So you've regained control of how you react to things and how will you continue to react to things, right? It's more of a more mature, more calm, cool, collected. Yes, you've got the fire in you. We have the the red here, but you're also more grounded. And this is showing that type of unfolding here. There could also there's this also potential aside from the start cycles of growth, which are maturity, experience. Now there's more of that here, but there's also more of you connecting to, and I'm gonna go into the spiritual realm because that's where this is taking me. Okay. So sisters of the seasons. That's the name of the title of this card, but I'm getting the ethereal. I'm getting, I don't know if you've come to a point in your life where you may be working more with your ancestors, your spiritual guides, the ethereal realm. There's a calmer sense within you that's allowing you to be more open to that side of you, the spirituality side of you, the side that has always been there that you were born with, but now there's more of this ease and calmness that may be helping you connect even more with your guides, with your higher self, with this spiritual awakening type of energy. So I do feel not only you expanding and commanding that respect that you deserve and the value that people should, respect you, but there's also a part of you that calmness is coming also with that spirituality side of you also. So I'm getting the 3D realm with the ethereal realm working together to not only, it's like the magician card in tarot, to be honest. That's how this is feeling, which is ruled by Mercury. So I'm feeling this like magician card in tarot, where now you're more aware of of the resources, the fact that yes, you can manifest things in the 3D world. And there's this kind of foot in the 3D world and foot in the ethereal, and it's something that you had to grow into understanding. Okay, it's like we had to calm the young you so that the more mature you can understand this amazing dynamic that you have. Okay. But we needed to kind of calm the fire a little bit, control the fire a little bit. So we have control here. Okay. You get it? We had to control the fire a little bit so that you could come to this awareness. But now there's like a really strong sense of being very, it's like it's easy to tap into both. You see, you have control and assistance, and your guides very much assisted in this. Your guides, your ancestors, your spiritual awakening, they helped you with the spiritual awakening, with this kind of like realization here. So you're evolving in both. So the potential, what's potentially coming in your direction, there may be even an opportunity for you where you might move up in a leadership role, or maybe something that you may create, like entrepreneurial type of thing, where you're the head of something, or at least if not the head, like the assistant head of something. But we'll see what else comes through. The Horse King. Let's see what's coming through. Horse King, give me more clarity here on the Horse King. Yeah, crossroad. Crossroad and the journal. Yeah. What's unfolding is that what you weren't sure about before, what you were on the fence about before, okay? What you were kind of like, should I or shouldn't I? Some decisions, some choices that you needed to make. You were maybe at the fork of the road. Should I go left or should I go right? And how this is coming across is what's unfolding for you is if you are in this energy right now where you feel like you need to make a decision or you feel like you're on the fork of the road in regards to something, this is talking about you needing to do more research, you needing to read, explore, learn, whether the learning is self-taught or whether the learning is like a certificate, a license, I don't know, going back to school, taking a course, taking a training. But it's coming across as whatever this may be. Remember, I just said about maybe even moving up or being a CEO or something here, or some entrepreneurial thing here. This is saying whatever this higher up level is, you may be either unsure, you may be kind of like, should I or shouldn't I? And this is saying there's a potential unfolding of you just learning more about it. The more that you learn about what this is, the more that you're going to gain more clarity on it. Okay. So this is definitely not something I would jump into, but I would explore. I would learn. I would study. I would get whatever, my certificate, my license, my training, something to show that I have credentials in it. Like when I say, intuitive friends, take a look at my if you want to learn more about me, just look down below my credentials, just like that, right? So it's like, yeah, I have this talent, but I also have credentials to back up my special skill and talent that I've had or that I've always had. So this is giving me that type of energy here. Hi, Annabella. Yeah, my streaming is good. Mine is good. Guys, give me a thumbs up here if your streaming is a little bit wacky, because we are in a Mercury in retrograde. So on my end, I'm good because I see everything. Everything looks good. It may be the ads when it comes in and out. That may be kind of doing a number on. Yeah. All right. So let's take a look here. The Sisters of the Seasons here. Give me more clarity here on the cycles of growth. Intuitive friends, can you give me a thumbs up? Let me know that if everything is good on your end with the streaming. We have sickle and we have sun. Yeah, okay, perfect. So Ed, you have sickle and sun. Remember that I said before here, Ed, that there was a part of you, the younger you that needed to be cut away. The younger part of you, that fire, right? That restlessness, that, fiery, whether it was a fiery temper, whether it was a fiery, very bold in how you approach things. That's not here anymore. That doesn't mean that you're a pushover by any means. It means that you've learned how to control your fire. So this sickle is talking about, and of course, what more but the sun? I told you, fire always comes up with you, always. But here with the sickle, that part of you needed to break away in order for you to get into a new cycle of growth. And what is potentially opening up for you is the fact that you are going to be shining bright in something. Listen to me. The sun is about vitality. The sun is about victory. It's about happiness. It's about power. It's about clarity, and it's about illumination. Okay. It's also very much connected to the fire signs too. Okay. So there's this sense of healing that has taken place and that will continue to unfold. And there's this sense of confidence that will continue to, you know, add to your potential unfolding here, especially in something here, because I feel that this is about you moving up either or in role or moving up in money or trying to create something here very entrepreneur. There's business something here. Okay. So this is telling me you have the confidence that you need because you've closed the chapters that you no longer feel, are beneficial. Okay. So there's this like really 360 coming around, this like full circle type of energy. And the sun is also about being in the spotlight. So you may be recognized for being really good at a specific skill or talent. Exactly what I mentioned before. Remember that I was talking about myself and I said, oh, yeah, I always say, if you want to know more about me, take a look down below in the description box. Take a look at my credentials. That is how this is coming across. It's like people are going to recognize you for something that you are intuitively good at or that you may be kind of focusing on here. And there's going to be people that are going to know about you or about the specific talent. This could also be talking about you gaining even more of a connection with your oh, interesting, because I'm getting here, this could also be maybe not so much in the business world, but maybe in spirituality. Something here about spirituality. Maybe you're I don't know, maybe you want to be an energy healer. Maybe you want to have your own kind of like esoteric type of thing going on here. And if that's the case, that is making a lot of sense why certain parts of you needed to, you know, you needed to outgrow in order to get into another area. Yeah, that makes sense too, because it's kind of like working. Yeah, it's like if it's spiritual, it's you working with your ancestors in the spiritual realm, and you again getting that clarity and insight. Especially, you see how there are a lot, especially if this is like a lineage type of thing or an ancestral. Okay, you have cup here. You should accept valid criticism. Okay. So again, remember that I talked about maybe in the past or recent past how you may have reacted or acted towards criticism and may not have been, in a very graceful manner. But now it's totally different. There's a sense of maturity and there's a sense of you kind of like, all right, I see where you may be coming from. Whereas maybe before that wasn't the case. So again, there's this unfolding here of you just being very different. And look, I tell you that with you, it's like this is a thing. We have July, summer, sun, Leo energy. We have June, July, August. You may be thinking about something that may be what else is in July? So we have Leo. I forgot which one's before Leo. Oh, Cancer. We have Cancer and Leo. Right? Am I right? Yeah. There may be something that's coming up that's unfolding this summer 2026. So if there's something here about you, like you've been looking at something, planning something, maybe in your mind, the summer may be a good reason, maybe a good season, I should say, because this is talking about seasons. It may be a good season to start, especially because you always have a lot of fire. I want to say you're a fire sign. I forget which one, but that may be to your benefit because even if you're not a Leo, you're still a fire sign, Aries or Sagittarius. And when you are in that season of that specific, like what I call cousin signs, sister signs, brother signs, yeah, it's beneficial for you. Grapes, time to go out and have fun. What grapes is also about finding the right conditions. And what's unfolding here for you is that you're going to see the right time and the right place to either do something, start something, or cultivate something. And this is why this is coming out here with the journal. You need to really get your either credentials in check, training, license, whatever it is. Because there's something that may be unfolding here for you that maybe, I don't know if you're thinking about something of like starting something, creating something, opening something up, or being part of a larger, or maybe it could be in the esoteric arts too. But grapes is about the right conditions. So whatever this is, you're not going to rush into it. You're going to take time. And whatever this is, especially during the Lionsgate portal, write it down. Great time for whatever it is that you want to manifest or open or do or start in the summer. Summer of 2026. There's something here that's coming through. Give me more. Coffee cup and surreal, you see? I wouldn't be surprised if you're expanding yourself into, and this is just an example. I'm not saying this is it, but this is an example where now all of a sudden, or maybe this has been in your mind for quite some time, where, for example, you've always been interested in doing, like, being a sound healer or being a light worker or a shaman or in the ethereal realm, a Reiki practitioner or whatever. You see what I'm saying? Because this is coming across as that energy. I told you I'm getting a lot of spirituality also, but I'm getting spirituality and business together. So something here may be merging in that sense. You have coffee cup, and what may be unfolding here for you is building the proper connections or building the team, the people, the connections, the networking, the getting more information, the drinking the coffee and kind of researching things, and this kind of like very casual, open type of energy is what I'm getting here. Coffee cup, meeting the right people, connecting with the right sources, learning about something, savoring the moment. Look, savoring the moment, feeling very calm about this. But you have the surreal and the ethereal. It says clues to the inner world. You see? Dreams presented, beloved. Pay attention to your dreams. Potentially what's unfolding for you here, there may be like a spiritual thing going on here where you may want to merge. You may want to merge business with spirituality. And this is telling you here that the reason why now, the reason why this may be coming into your awareness now is because of the growth that you have had over time. You're now in a position that you're calmer, cooler, collected. Now, if someone gives you constructive criticism, you don't get fired up, you don't get angry, you don't lose your temper, you're not impatient. You know what I mean? You've allowed yourself to grow. So this, whatever this is coming across as now you feeling like, now I'm ready to explore and maybe even share with people what you have learned to have helped you cut away from your old self into this new, more mature, grounded spiritual self. And you have a very strong connection. You may know this already, but I'm just giving you confirmation. If you don't know, now you know. You have a very, and I said this at the top of your reading, and it's coming out again, so I got to say it again. Pardon the repetition. But you have one foot in the 3D realm and another foot in the spiritual realm. So I would not be surprised if there is this intuitive energy inside of you where you are now wanting to emerge and explore the spirituality and creating something for yourself, an entrepreneurial type of energy. Okay. And it's not like you're doing it. It's not, okay. So let me explain here because sometimes people, I don't want it to be misunderstood. I'm not saying that you're doing this for money. That's not how it's coming across. It's saying that you're allowing yourself to merge in a different role where you can be of service to others, right? But you may, again, it may take a different type of role here. So very, very interesting. All right. Well, listen, I'm interested in finding more about this myself. So listen, I wish you the best of luck. Whatever is unfolding, I'm telling you now, either it may launch in the summer or there may be very big leaps and bounds having to do with summer, June, July, August. Especially July, August, because July, August is Leo season. And of course, the Lionsgate portal is also super important and could be beneficial for you because you're always getting sun and fire in your readings. So, and try to see where listen, if you know your astrological natal chart, or I'll put even the Cafe Astrology link if you want to know, but look at your midheaven. Your midheaven, you have to know your actual exact time of birth. If you don't know your exact time of birth, you might not be able to get your midheaven, but your midheaven and your north node, because this could be very much connected. Like, for example, what I do here with my spirituality is very much connected to my north node. So it's on my astrological chart as well as my midheaven that I would be in the public setting with a lot of people knowing my talent and knowing who I am. That is actually on my birth chart. So there could be here something connected to that. Anyway, reach out to me at Lexa Tarot, lexatarot@gmail.com. And yeah, if you're interested in that. But yeah, so very, very interesting. All right, let's see what else is coming up. Annabella, you are up next. Sorry that we're taking a while. Look at that. You see? Win-win situation. The unfolding that's happening here is that you're going to be successful in something that you are starting up or starting to think about starting up. However, the commitment needs to be consistent and the commitment needs to be very much there. Okay. So you need to continue here to really move something forward, even if it's a little bit choppy at first, even if you need to consult people or you need to find out more information and get that type of information out there. Like, get yourself really deeply rooted with the right people, the right networks and things like that, because that's how this is coming across. It's going to be a win-win situation for you. A win-win outcome is forecasted. See? I told you. This is good. By the way, you have Libra here, full moon in Libra. Right now we are in Mercury retrograde, but of course you could always ask your ancestors, your spiritual guides. That has nothing to do with Mercury retrograde. You can ask for that type of assistance in this area, whatever this area may be. Okay. Maybe talking about. All right. So let's see. So intuitive friends, if you were wondering what a super gets you, this is it. You see, you're going to be super emotionally fulfilled here. 10 of Cups, emotional fulfillment, emotional completion, emotional harmony. This is going to really make you happy. This is going to be like a happy, like a soul type of happy. So whatever this is about, it's going to really feel, you're going to feel really fulfilled by it, and you may even end up having two jobs, like the job that you do and then this spiritual thing here, endeavor. It says, I have all I wish for in my relationships. So romantic, non-romantic, this could be spiritual too. Okay. So this is coming out like very, like whatever this is, I feel it's gonna be a very kind of like eye-opening type of like, you're gonna find your people. Let's just put it that way. You're gonna find your soul tribe. If you haven't found it already, it's gonna expand here with us, you know. Fear. Get out of your head. Don't fear that you're going to fail, because if you're in the mode or in the mindset of, oh my gosh, you know, I'm afraid I'm going to fail, then you're giving energy to fail instead of giving energy to, this is going to happen for me, or I'm going to make this possible. Okay, so don't get caught up in your head. The reason why you may get caught up in your head is, like I said before, you have the crossroad with the journal, which is telling me here that you may be kind of like on the fence about something. But the more you find out information, data, training, certificate, whatever it is, the more knowledge that you obtain, the less you're going to be confused about it, because you're going to know the ins and outs of something, at least to start something up. So fear says you're thinking of all the things that could go wrong. You see, I told you. But what about all the things that could go right? Make a paradigm shift in your thinking and take inspired action anyway. You see, this is exactly what I was telling you. You may fear, like, oh my God, what if, you know, I'm afraid that I'm going to fail. But, you know, the opportunity is like, no, what about you? What about if you succeed? Right? How let's take a look at it. Like, what if you, like, this is your destiny, right? And especially when you have ancestors and your spiritual team behind you, like, you're not going to fail. And I understand, because when I started my YouTube channel, no one knew that I existed, you know, right? And so there was a part of me that self-doubt. I'm like, no, my channel's not going to go anywhere. I have 0 subscribers, you know. How can I get from 0 to 2,000? How can I get from 0 to 10 was the first one, but there you go. I mean, wow. Talk about sign, symbol, synchronicities. Well, Ed, thank you so much for your super. All right. Up next, we have Annabella Stones. But before I jump into Annabella Stone's reading, I want to say thank you to all of you, my intuitive friends. Don't forget, Ed, do the nighttime affirmation. Really good. I've been getting a lot of positive feedback on it. The link is in the chat. Okay, so take a look at that. All right, Ed, let me know. Drop a rose in the comment section as well as on the chat, and let me know if these messages have been insightful. I wish you the very best of luck. I don't know what this is about, but it's looking really nice and really good. And again, wish you the best of luck. Okay, my dear? All right, intuitive friends, for those of you who are new to the channel, welcome. My name is Lexa Tarot, and I am a 2nd degree Reiki practitioner, as well as an intuitive tarot and oracle reader. And if you are interested in learning more about me, my science, my client testimonials, or my credentials, and yes, I do have credentials, take a look down below in the description box as well as in the chat. All my information is there, along with my website. For those of you who are interested in, you know, taking part in these free channeled mini sessions, well, all you need to do is subscribe to the channel, turn on your notification bell and all alerts, and then you are going to get an alert whenever I am on doing a live. And guess what? Then you could come and join us. Okay. And yes, it is a 5-minute mini reading. And some of you may be saying, well, that guy had like more than 5 minutes. Yes, because he dropped a super thanks or a super sticker. Okay. You're still going to get messages, but you're going to get more in depth, especially if you have something going on that you want more clarity and don't want to say anything. You just want to see what comes through. This is a great opportunity for those of you who are interested in that. Okay. All right, intuitive friends, thank you again, Ed, for your love, loyalty, and support, and of course, your super. All right. That being said, intuitive friends, up next we have Annabella Stone's Intuitive friends. For those of you who are my current subscribers, welcome back. Guess what? We have a new list for the week. Those of you that were here last night, obviously, you already got a reading. But those of you who haven't taken part, last night we had a long list also. Then now is the time to be part of the mini reading. Okay. Don't forget to share my YouTube channel with like-minded souls. There are many different ways to be part of the Lexa Tarot community. And there are many different ways to give back. Okay. I am on social media. So if you want to follow me, I am on Instagram. Just take a look underneath my my banner. All my information is there. And I'm mostly on Instagram. I do have Instagram, TikTok, and all that, but I'm mostly on Instagram. So if you want to reach out to me there, you can. And if you want to place me on your page and give me a shout out, wonderful. Just tag me in so that I can give you a thumbs up in there. But yeah, there are many different ways. You can share my channel with like-minded souls. You can, give a thumbs up, a like, share, subscribe. And then there are those of you that, are able to do more, and that's fine. And I appreciate it. So take a look at the memberships. There are 3 tiers. Tier number 1 is the Oracle of Thanks, which I do have several of you there. So thank you so much. I also have tier number 2, and I also have some of you who are part of tier number 2 as well. And tier number 2, it's a monthly reading that you get for 10 minutes, and then you choose whether you want to have it as a dearly departed reading, or if you want to do it as the topic reading, which I do a poll and you guys vote on the poll for the membership, and then the members, the one with the highest rating on the poll is the topic that I focus on in that specific month. Okay. And then we have tier number 3. So you get 1 monthly reading for 10 minutes. And then tier number 3, you get a 15-minute you ask and I answer once a month. Plus you get tier number 2, which is another monthly reading, whether it be the dearly departed or the topic reading. And yes, you can still be part of the Lexa Tarot mini readings. With tier number 3, you also get a 20% discount for those of you that are interested in private readings off YouTube and more of a one-on-one type of thing. Okay. So all of that is there for you. So take a look at that if you wish. And now we're going to jump into the next reading. All right, intuitive friends, let me see. Your midheaven is in Scorpio. Okay. So you're intuitive by nature too. All right. So up next we have Annabelle Stone. Sorry for the wait, Annabelle. Okay, come on down. We're ready. Oh, hello, Anna. Welcome. Thank you so much for joining. All right, Anna, just a reminder that these messages are for entertainment purposes only. And let me just review the list very quickly before I jump into Anna's reading. Anna is now followed by Stola 1986, followed by Your Secret Path, followed by Synchronized Souls Official, followed by Ava, followed by Izzy, followed by Shirley Silver Fox. All right, Anna, let's see what's coming through for you. Just a reminder, Anna, that these messages are for entertainment purposes only, okay? All right, let's see what's coming through for you. Everything's too quiet. Where's my... Oh, he's next to me. I was like, where's my puppy? All right, for entertainment purposes only. Ooh, Annabelle. Anna, look what you have. The Spirit Whisperer. Wow, very, very beautiful energy coming through already. Very, very beautiful. Hold on a second, guys. Okay. Because I need to see if my feed is still good. Okay, good. Anna, what a beautiful card here. You have the spirit whisperer, divine guidance and higher knowing. Divine guidance and higher knowing. Very, very interesting. What's unfolding here is that your natural intuitive, you're intuitive. That's number one. You were born intuitive. Okay. I don't know I don't know where you are on that journey now, but you were born as an intuitive person. So you're either an empath, you're either a person who, like myself, you're either clairvoyant, claircognizant, maybe premonitions, dreams. There's something here about your spirituality. You have an affinity to spirituality in some way, shape, or form. So, and this color here is green. Like there's like a green kind of light here. This is something, and I feel like you're an empath. You may be the type of person who you feel other people's energy, or when you walk into a room, you feel other people's vibe. You may be the type of person who's like, I'm not, I don't like a lot of environment. I don't like a lot of people. But it's coming across as you've always been intuitive. And so this potential unfolding here is you even getting clearer messages, even developing a whole lot more than what you are right now at this moment in time. So maybe this is something you've always known, you've always felt, and you've always felt like, yeah, like I know that I'm like kind of different than other people because I get messages in a different way. And you've been right. You are. And the potential unfolding here is the more that you make time, and that you create space for meditation, for connecting with yourself, with meditation, having a quiet moment, doing things like that, the more that you're going to continue to open up your senses or your six senses. And there may be some senses here that are there, but they're either need to be developed more, or there may be new senses coming in. Okay. So, for example, when I was a child, it was very strong clairsentience and very strong clairvoyance. As I grew up, like when I was like 4, right? I remember, like now I can tell you it's clairsentience. Of course, when I was little, I couldn't tell you what it was, but I could tell you that I could feel like someone was in the room, or I can feel, so I had these six senses. And as I develop them from a child and continue to nurture and pay attention to them, the more that other senses have popped up. And it's not like you don't have all of them. You have all of them. It's just developing all of them as time goes by. So there is this energy here, this potential unfolding of you continually to bring online certain senses that are coming through. Okay, six senses that are coming through. So yeah, you may see the angel number 333, or multiples of 3. For example, sixes and 9s also. I'm also getting here, what could be potentially unfolding here for you is wanting to learn more about those senses, wanting to understand them more, deeper, work with them, exercise them, because you do have here the owl. And although the owl is about knowledge, okay, so it's about you finding the knowledge, the books, the resources, the people, learning more about how to develop them even sharper. It also is about your intuition. So there is this sense here of you, this unfolding that may be happening or may be occurring, where you are really allowing yourself to open up more. Yeah, see the energy is gaining momentum. Your interest, your curiosity, your exploration, you wanting to know more, learn more, do more, exercise it, develop it, nurture it. It will here potentially be opening up more and more as time goes on. Okay. I feel here you are going to either do maybe like tools and resources, books, seminars, training, you know, but it's coming across here as, oh, look at that. The Knight of Cups just flipped over. Yeah, it's you moving and following your heart's intuition. And it's you following not only your intuition, but your heart. The Knight of Cups says, I know that the right person awaits until I'm ready. Yeah, you're entering a new milestone. You're ready for more. You're ready for either more knowledge, more exploration, more ace. You're ready for more. So there's a curiosity here of development in regards to your six senses, because this is coming up as a spiritual reading for you. Normally I'm like, oh, it could open up, it could be, whatever area, but yours is coming like very specific. It's like, this is a spiritual reading. You are becoming aware or are tuning or are aligning more with your divine guidance in your higher knowing. There's more of a soul connection with your crown chakra or your ethereal realm. The curiosity is gaining momentum, or you obtaining the knowledge, the training, whatever it may be. It's moving. Okay. You may be even taking the practical steps in the near future to really gain full potential of whatever it is having to do with your spirituality. And the Knight of Cups is saying here, you are going to be following your heart and in your intuition, because now is the right time for you to start moving in that direction. Okay, maybe you've done the healing. Maybe you understand things a lot better. Maybe you're not afraid. Maybe you're not blocking yourself. All right. Hello, intuitive friends. Just so you know, the list is already closed, but you can continue to subscribe to the channel, turn on your notification bell and all alerts, so that when I do another live reading, you are more than welcome to, to take part in the 5-minute mini readings. Yeah, Anna, this is looking really nice. Very, very nice. This is a very positive reading. Like there's a lot of like unfolding, but it's coming across as like spiritual. Move lightly. Look at that. And here's the person reaching to the ethereal. Look at that. I'm telling you, now is the time. Okay. The potential unfolding here, I wouldn't be surprised in 2026, especially because Neptune is going to get out of Pisces like January 25th, and it's going to enter Aries on the 26th. So I feel that between now and the time that Neptune gets out of Pisces and goes into Aries, between now and January 26th, there may be more of this curiosity and more of you learning how to work with your energy, your six senses. It says, what you're trying so hard to control is often what you most need to release. When you stop attempting to hold everything in your hands, the universe will lay down a path that is more aligned to you. That's the reason why this says, I know the right person waits until I'm ready. And the right person may be the right conditions, the right people, the right resources, the right tools, the right information. Okay. Also, it says, let go of what isn't yours, and what is truly meant for you will flow your way. If you are in this energy of attracting and learning more and being more curious, you're going to start meeting either people, tools, resources, YouTube channels, books. You're going to be more in the path of alignment to finding or strengthening your soul tribe. Anna, I hope these messages have been insightful. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, like, share, and continue to subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much, Anna. I'll see you soon. Let me know if these messages have resonated for you. And if they don't now, as always, remember, they may make more sense at a later time, because this is the energy that may be potentially unfolding for you. But very, very beautiful message here. Let me see. What is it that you wrote here? You wrote, because I can't see from far. Hold on. Let me see. I used all the tools you recommend, including the Hopo'opo, to heal my heart and soul. Yeah, well, guess what? It's working. Ladies, and listen, intuitive friends, you just you did you just read what, or did you read what Anna wrote? I always give you guys free tools and resources. If you use them, you start waking up. You use them consistently, you start becoming more aware. Okay, a different type of awareness, not just 3D awareness, but higher self-awareness, consciousness awareness. Okay. Oh, so very, very good. So it's showing up. It's showing up. And by the way, I didn't know that. So it's like, yeah, it's showing up. It's like you're waking up. There's something here that's definitely unfolding for you in spirituality. So happy to know that you've been using them, and I'm so glad to see that they're working for you. Okay. All right. Yeah. Oh, yeah. You said the heart. Look at that. And this is green, like the heart chakra color. Wow. Validation confirmation. Excellent. Yeah. Because this person, remember I said, is all there. The light that's shining on them is green. You see that? The light shining on her is green. So yeah, you're healing. And when you heal the heart chakra, you allow yourself to open up to more possibilities and more awareness. Wow, very good. It's healing the yin. All right, intuitive friends. Up next, we have Stola. Stola, if you're here, come on down. I had a whole story when a man betrayed, canceled wedding. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you and I have a similar storyline with that. I remember. Wow. Yep. 2 years ago. Yeah, I have a similar storyline with that. So very similar. So there you go. Okay, Stola. Yes, yes. I don't like to get into too much detail with that, but it's very similar to what you wrote. Yeah. Yep, yeah, we heal from it and then we move on, right? For awesome. All right, Stola. Thank you so much, Anna, for sharing and for giving validation confirmation on what came through for you today. Okay. So very, very beautiful reading. Stola, thank you so much for joining. After Stola, we have Your Secret Path, followed by Synthesized Souls Official, followed by Ava, followed by Izzy, followed by Shirley Silver Fox. Okay. All right, Stola, welcome. Welcome to the channel, Stola. Thank you so much for joining here. And for all of you who are patiently waiting, thank you so much. I know it's a long list. That's why I like to cut it down a little shorter. But a lot of you just jumped in right away. So I had to add you all to 12 readings. But you can see how long 12 readings take, right? Even if it's 5 minutes. Some of you have done the super chat. So, of course, that extends it a little longer. So, again, thank you so much. Stola, let's take a look here at what may be potentially unfolding for you. Okay. What may be potentially unfolding for you here at this moment in time. And remember, Stola, that these messages are for entertainment purposes only. Okay. You have the prisoner waif. Okay. No worries, because I'm going to explain what this is coming through as. Okay. Right now, Stola, we are in a Mercury in retrograde, which means that we are in this energy where we may take mental, emotional, and energetic inventory, maybe even spiritual inventory. We're thinking about nostalgia, melancholic energy, thinking about the past, figuring things out, maybe hearing or talking to people from the past. maybe past connections here that were dead, done, and over with. Maybe there are memories connected to these people, emotions connected to these people, okay? Or environments. It doesn't have to be a person. It could be an environment. But what this is saying and what is naturally unfolding here for you, if you allow yourself to get out of the melancholic energy, the nostalgic energy, or this feeling of lackluster, feeling like you're maybe feeling stuck or feeling unmotivated, is for you to turn around and look at this beautiful ray of light that's coming in. So there is a possibility, of course, the potential for you to receive blessings if you just turn around and shift your mindset into higher vibrational energy, which sometimes I know it's challenging, especially if we're going through whatever we may be going through, or at, kind of closing chapters and things of that. Sometimes it is, challenging, but it's, I do have three links that I provided earlier. Let me know if you can see them. One of which is my nighttime affirmation meditation. So it's a great way for you before you go to sleep at night to really center yourself and really start aligning yourself with the vibration that you want to see the next morning, feel at this moment, at the present moment in time when you're doing that nighttime affirmation, and see the positivity of tomorrow. Okay, so I've been getting a lot of very positive reviews on it. So try to work with that energy as well. That link is already in the chat. But this could also be a lot having to do with your self-sabotaging thoughts or limited beliefs. Okay, you may get caught up in your head from time to time, or you may get caught up with your emotions from time to time. And there's a sense here where there's a little bit of instability. But this card is coming across to tell you here today, right? Potentially that you are able to get yourself out of that energy if you just shift your perspective to a higher mode of thinking, or be more open to that energy. Okay, let's take a look here at what else is coming through. What might be potentially unfolding for you? You see, confidence. Whatever this was or has been in your life, okay, whether it be a breakup, separation, or divorce, whether it be betrayal, whether it be deception, whether it be people being mean to you, or, a situation that may have really broken your heart into pieces. This is saying here that the natural unfolding, or the unfolding that may be potentially here for you, is for you to turn your vibration around, be more connected to this beautiful sun light. And I'm saying sun light, and emphasizing that because I want to make a mention about what came right after. Talk about validation, confirmation. Turn your thoughts around and really work on the optimism of looking at things. And why I'm making a mention of the sun, and I emphasized it, is because Leo is right behind. So what is the beautiful blessing that is unfolding for you if you just turn your energy around and look at the optimism? You have Leo. And what is Leo's ruler? Who is Leo's ruler? The sun. Okay, so talk about validation, confirmation. You have sun coming through, and you have Leo as the blessing that may potentially be coming in your direction. What may be potentially unfolding? You need to work on your confidence. Your confidence is this key to your success. Okay, it's not about so much other people. It's about you connecting with your self-confidence, getting those voices in your head of people saying, oh, you can't do this, or you can't do that, or that negative script and narrative out of your head, and start believing in yourself. Okay, now I know it's easier said than done, so I'm going to give you some free tools so that you can start working on it. Okay, one of which is your solar plexus chakra. Solar plexus chakra, 528 hertz. Okay, 528 hertz, solar plexus chakra. Work on healing, mending, fixing that. It's free on YouTube. Just write solar plex healing, 528 hertz, and you're going to get a slew of free information on that. So what you do is when you wake up in the morning, close your eyes, stick in your ear pods or your headset, and listen to the solar plexus energy for about 5 minutes before you go on your merry day, okay? Before you get out of bed or when you have time to meditate. Why? Because you're really healing that energy that is super important for you to believe in yourself, self-confidence, and for you to feel like, okay, you know what? I got this. It's like your cheering squad in your gut. All right? Super important. The moment that you heal and continue to heal that solar plex chakra energy, okay, and if you're doing it now, continue to do it. It's going to open a new cycle for you. There's a new cycle that's open. Oh, what was that did a very big peekaboo? Yeah, the Empress. That did a very big peekaboo there. Growth. There may be success coming in your energy field. That may be the potential unfolding here, a new cycle. You may be on the spotlight. It may be a creative project. It may be you believing in yourself that's going to shift this whole entire energy. Like I said at the top of the reading, I mentioned that. I feel like your energy, you're in this lackluster energy at times, or if not now at this moment in time because Mercury is in retrograde. But you got to turn that energy around and then work on your solar plex chakra. That's going to increase your confidence. It's also going to allow you to tune into your your gut level feeling. And here with the Empress card, it says, I create what I choose naturally with joy. Okay. So there is this sense of growth. So you're going to grow. There's growth coming in for you. This growth is not going to happen overnight. It is going to happen slowly because the Empress card in tarot is slow moving energy. Okay. But it's very, very positive. And the Empress is ruled by Venus. So it's not just in one area of your life. It may be in multiple areas of your life, your love life, your self-love, self-care. Remember, the Empress energy is also about self-love and self-care. It's about nurturing your yin energy. Okay. It's slow growth because it's about gestation. If you see the Empress is pregnant, right? So that's symbolic of slow growth. So you are here potentially opening up your energy field to being more in the productive stage and also getting that flow of abundance if you just turn your mindset around. Okay. Last but not least, let's see what's coming through for you. By the way, up next, we have your secret path. Your secret path, you are up next. You have here Brave Heart. Very interesting. Another lion. Okay? Another lion. You may have, there may be a combination here. I'm getting fire and earth. Also, the Empress. Fire, earth, and air. Fire, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Earth, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Air, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. There may be some important placements on your astrological natal chart focusing on that. Okay. So Brave Heart says, again, validation, confirmation, another lion. Again, work on your solar plexus energy. You're being called to make choices that resonate with your true desire, not what other people feel is beneficial, what you feel is beneficial for you. So this is also you standing up for yourself and saying, no, I don't want this, I want that. And being more confident and being more assertive about what it is that you want in your life or what you want to see or what you want to move towards. You have, though the path ahead may be filled with uncertainty, of course, that's what I was talking about here, the prisoner wave. There is this sense of like being caught up in your own feelings and thoughts. It says, trust your inner wisdom. And what was I talking about at the top of the reading? I said Leo energy is the sun. Okay. It also is very much connected to the solar plexus chakra, 528 hertz. The more that you believe in yourself, the more that you can get yourself out of this energy and into an energy of a new beginning where you can be abundant and grow and be more successful just by giving yourself the self-care and shifting your mindset. It says, though the path ahead may be filled with uncertainty, trust your inner wisdom. Step forward bravely, and life will reveal the endless possibilities to you. So there's a lot in store here for you if you allow yourself to shift your mind and your perspective. Sola 1986. I hope these messages have been insightful. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, like, share, and continue to subscribe to the channel. And thank you so much for tuning in. Don't forget, share my YouTube channel with 3 of your closest friends so they can also be part of the Lexa Tarot channel. All right, intuitive friends. Up next, we have your secret path. But before I jump into the message, okay, let's try that one more time because I'm like stumbling all over my words. Before we jump into the next reading, which is for your secret path, I want to welcome those of you who are new to my channel. If you're new to my channel, welcome. My name is Lexa Tarot, and I am a second-degree Reiki practitioner, as well as an intuitive tarot and oracle reader. And if you are interested in learning more about me, my client testimonials, or my credentials, just take a look down below in the description box, or you can take a look in the chat. All that is there. I also gave all of you 3 links, 3 free links in the chat that you can use to expand, grow, and move towards your whatever your goal or your ambition is. Okay, they're free tools, and if you use them consistently, they can help you on an energetic energetically. Okay, so there you go. For those of you who are my current subscribers, welcome back. We have a brand new week of channeling messages, and this week I am focusing on what may be potentially unfolding for you. So if you weren't here last night, guess what? If you're here now, the list closed already. But am I going to be here tomorrow? Yes, I'm going to be here tomorrow. I feel that tonight I'm going to be focusing more on Super Chat Lives. So if you have a question, or the question that I may be an open-ended question for all of you, and I'm also going to do a Super Chat Live for those who have specific questions about something. So I'm really going to open up the Super Chat tonight. So I might do 2. So if you are interested in that, then take part. Now, those super chats are not live. I'm sorry, those are live, but they're not free. Okay. All right. So there we go. Up next, your secret path. Thank you so much, Secret Path, for joining. I see that you are here, and let's jump straight into your reading. Also, intuitive friends, take a look at the memberships that is open there for you as well. And that gives you really good benefits to member-only circles and member-only readings. Okay, so look at that join list and take a look at those options. And by the way, those are monthly readings. Okay, so it's once a month. Okay, for those, for the membership, depending what tier you choose. Okay. Now, if you choose tier number 3, you have 2 monthly readings. You have the tier number 3 monthly reading, and you have the tier number 2 monthly reading. Okay. And yes, you can still be part of the Lexa Tarot mini readings also. Okay, if you so choose. All right, intuitive friends, let's see what's coming through for your secret path. All right, your secret path, what could be potentially unfolding? And of course, secret path, this is, messages. These messages can be or for entertainment purposes only. Okay. So just keep giving you a heads up on that. All right. So you have the Queen of the Light. Wow. Very nice energy here. Okay. Your secret path. The Queen of the Light is you being, or the potential unfolding here is you being more open to your either crown chakra. This could be very much open, like your seventh, which is the crown chakra, 7th, 6th, and 3rd, which is the 7th chakra is the crown chakra. The 6th chakra is your third eye or your third eye chakra. Okay. And your 5th chakra here, your heart. Okay. So I'm feeling there's a sense of opening up. There is a potential here for more clarity and more illumination in something maybe that you have been asking for a while, something that you have been calling into your energy field. I feel that there's more sense of balance that's unfolding for you. So as time moves on, there's more balance. You feel more alignment. You also are getting more clarity here. That's unfolding here for you. And I feel here, because I'm getting like a tingling on my fingertips, especially my left arm. So there may be something here that you are either manifesting. Maybe you're an energy healer. And if you are, yeah, there's more clarity here coming in for you. I feel that something is going to balance out as well. And there may be something unfolding here where you're going to be very happy about. You're going to be happy because it's going to be like you're taking the right steps. You're moving in the right direction. You are where that compass of destiny and fate may be pointing to you. Maybe you are living your north node. Maybe you're paying more close attention to your north node and the lessons that you need to learn in this lifetime, right? And so there's this sense of like you moving towards that, letting go of your south node and moving more to your north node with the queen of the light. All right, let's see what's coming through for you here, your secret path. There's an alignment here for sure. Okay, look at that. What popped out of the deck by itself? Is it 1? Yeah, it's 1. It says work through your fears. And as you have been working through your fears, you've been allowing yourself to free yourself up from your self-sabotaging thoughts, limited belief, or lack mindset. So you're doing the inner work. And the inner work, like when you do more of the inner work, then more of something else appears. And what more of the something else that's appearing for you is your ability to connect, to feel in alignment. Okay? Now, maybe you are in this energy right now where you are a little bit in your self-sabotaging thoughts or limited beliefs. Because of that Mercury in retrograde, you're feeling a little lackluster or unmotivated. Maybe you have had those bouts where you are thinking about the things from the past or recent past. You're feeling those emotions from before. But what I'm telling you here is that has a lot to do with the Mercury in retrograde, but also you working through this right now at this moment in time is allowing you to open more of this potential unfolding here of illumination and clarity so that you can celebrate the successes. And this is also telling you, as you are doing that type of work within you, you are entering potentially here a moment of rebirth. You're starting something new, whether it's a new you, a new perspective, or new goals and ambitions. You're leaving the challenges behind. You're not catering to the challenges. Okay. So this is talking about you letting go of those fears. And as you're working through it, the potential unfolding here is the unfolding of this illumination and this clarity. The more you work through those self-sabotaging thoughts or limited beliefs, the more you're able to see the light at the end of the tunnel. The more your head is clear, okay? The more you see things. So there is this either new chapter that you've already started and you're continuing, or there's even more new milestones in store for you potentially here. But it has a lot to do with you working through those limited beliefs, okay? Those things from the past that hurt you. It's getting over the victim or martyr mindset. It's letting go of the deep emotions, because Scorpio is very deep emotionally. Okay. They feel things like, deeply, and they react very quickly, so that they let their emotions override their intelligence. So here with Scorpio, it's like they say something now or they react now and then they think about it later with regret, like, man, I shouldn't have said that, I should have done that. So if you are currently doing that work, this reading is telling you you're on the right path, because there is a new milestone, or there's a renewal here. And that renewal, again, the more that you clear, the more that you clear the fears or limited beliefs, the more that you become aligned to the clarity. You're able to see things not from an emotional standpoint, but from an energetic standpoint. Okay, so very well done here, especially if you are doing that work right now. Let's see what else is coming through. Yeah, Hierophant, the lessons learned. You see, it's all about you learning those lessons. Yeah. The Hierophant says, I'm ready to love and learn. You see, I'm ready to love and learn. So now is the right time for you to work through those fears, limited beliefs, self-sabotaging thoughts, whatever this may be. As long as you are committed to the work of clearing it, and also giving yourself the self-love, the nurturing that you need to heal from it, you are allowing yourself to be more open to this illumination, this higher self. There's like the things are going to start clicking, like, yeah, you know what? I didn't see it that way. I didn't see it that way. And this has a lot to do, by the way, you have amethyst here. Amethyst is the third eye chakra. So there's something here about your intuition or your intuitive senses here also clearing. As you clear your fears or your limited beliefs, the lack mindset, closing those chapters. What is dead, done, and over with, cut the cord. Okay? Because Scorpio in tarot is the death card. You have the Hierophant here. So this is Taurus energy. This is all about the stability, the security that you have gained from the lessons learned. Your belief system, restructuring that, letting go of old beliefs and holding on to the beliefs that you feel are more important, maybe editing that list for yourself also. All right. So what is potentially unfolding? A lot of clarity. You see? What did I say? Cutting away. Turn away. Turn away. And what did I say about your intuition? You have a black cat here. I said the amethyst crystal, third eye chakra. It's about intuition, your six senses. Sure enough, you have a black cat here. Validation, confirmation. It says you're investing energy, and this is maybe something connected to the past. Okay, so listen carefully. You were investing energy into soil that wasn't blooming. Okay. Now it's time to walk away and focus on things that resonate with your inner calling. Remember, I was talking about your North Node? That's the node of destiny and fate. That is what you're meant to learn in this lifetime. So it says here, it's time to walk away and focus on things that resonate with you, your inner calling, which is your inner calling. So your efforts bear fruit. And like I said, the more that you're working on mending, fixing, repairing, and healing this energy of fear, lack, mindset, the more that you're going to be in an alignment of clarity, and the more you're going to understand what needs to be cut for good out of your life, because the Scorpio rules the death card in tarot, and the more stability and commitment that you're going to give to your opening, your progress, your growth, And the more that you are going to be focusing and turning away from things that no longer serve you. Okay? So your path, your secret path, I hope these messages have been insightful. Don't forget to drop a rose in the comment section as well as here in the chat. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I look forward to seeing you in the near future. Thank you so much, Secret Path. And thank you so much, intuitive friends, for your love, your loyalty, and support. And of course, your patience. Because as you know, with the free readings, there's usually a long list involved. So thank you so much for your patience. And thank you so much, Ascending Universal Butterfly. So good work here, your secret path. It looks like you're doing the work and you're going to unfold results. Okay, you're going to unfold results slowly but surely. Okay, so congratulations on that. All right, intuitive friends, before I jump to the next reading, which is Synthesized Souls Official, I want to mention here, first and foremost, for those of you who are new to the channel, welcome. My name is Lexa Tarot, and I am a second-degree Reiki practitioner, as well as an intuitive tarot and oracle reader. And if you are interested in learning more about me, my client testimonials, or my credentials, just take a look down below in the description box. You could also take a look in the chat. And yes, I do have credentials, and they're there. So take a look at that if you're interested. If you are interested in getting free mini readings, and these are 5-minute mini readings, then all you need to do is subscribe to my channel. Stay subscribed or maintain. Okay, stay subscribed to the channel. Turn on your notification bell and your notification alerts connected to this channel. So whenever I come and do a live, you are alerted. Okay, you are notified. All right. For those of you who are my current subscribers, welcome. Thank you so much for tuning in. Whether you are a current subscriber or whether you are a new or subscriber or you're visiting, take a look at my join memberships. It's in the join button. There's lots of opportunity here for you to get monthly readings. Just take a look at the membership. It's self-explanatory. I have explained it like 2 times during this live. So now I'm going to leave it up to you to take a look at if you're interested. There's no obligation, but if you are interested, you are going to end up getting longer readings in whichever of the tiers that you selected. Okay. All right, intuitive friends. Up next, we have Synthesized Soul. And let's see. Your secret path says currently working through deep-rooted fears. Yep, I see that for sure. So that's good. This is saying that you're doing the work. You're doing the work and you're going to see the results sooner or later. Just give it time, okay? Give it time. But yeah, very, very good. All right, so let me write down here, synchronized soul, is it? Synthesized souls. If you are here, come on down. 333 on your clock. Well, there you go. Talk about sign symbol synchronicities. You're at the right place at the right time. So take that as sign symbol synchronicities from your guides. You said it's 3:33. Oh yeah, it's 3:33 on mine also. So you must be in the either New York region or in the Eastern time zone, because I also have 3:33. So we're both at the right time and at the right place. Look at that. All right, Synchronized Soul Official. Let's see what's coming through for you. Just a reminder, Synchronized Soul Official, that these messages are for entertainment purposes only. Where are you from, Synthesized Soul? Just drop your location. I'm from New York, so we are in the same time zone, that's for sure. Oh yeah, Eastern Standard Time. Yep. All right, Synthesized Soul. Let's see what is coming through for you. Just as a reminder here that these messages are for entertainment purposes only. And let's see what may be potentially unfolding for you, okay? All right. And we have here the High Lord of Gratitude and Service. Wow, this is very beautiful. Guess what? You're doing good and good is coming towards you. Oh, Florida. I have family in Florida. Look at that. Welcome. The High Lord of Service, because you're doing good for others, good is coming towards you. That is the potential unfolding here. Beautiful karma, the things that you're doing out of the kindness of your heart, your ability to be selfless, okay? Or the conscious attitude of, being kind to others. There's this energy here of you just giving that energy forward, like being the person that you want to see in your life. It's like, see, if you look at this, it's like a monk, and the monk is sitting there with the lotus. There's this kind of like alignment that's happening here where you are embodying the energy that you want to see come to you. You see what I'm saying? It's, how sometimes people are like, oh, I want to bring this type of person. And this is just an example. I'm not saying that this is you, okay? But just giving you an example. And I'm gonna say the example with a person just because it makes more sense and how it might come out like clearer for you. You know how sometimes people sometimes are like, oh, I want to manifest this person. I want this person to be like this, like this, like this, like this. And this is what I want. And I know that this is the type of person that I deserve, but maybe their life isn't reflecting that. You are giving the energy that you are reflecting exactly what you are expecting or that you're calling into your energy field. So if you are wanting more kindness to come in your direction, then you are embodying kindness. If you want more compassion to come to you, then you're embodying more compassion. If you are, wanting more peace in your life, then you're being that source of peace to others. So it's like there's this reciprocal energy that you are embodying, the energy that you want to attract, whether it be a person, an environment, opportunity, whatever area in your life. So whatever it is that you're doing very well. So continue to do it because you're generating here positive karma. That's number one. You are embodying the energy that you want to see manifest in your life. So this is very beautiful. The other thing I want to say here, it says the High Lord of Gratitude. So gratitude being very super important here. So you may already, because this energy here is telling me there's an unfolding here, you may already be in the energy of gratitude. So the attitude of gratitude, the more that you are grateful for the things that you have, the more the universe dispenses more things for you to be grateful for. So it's that reciprocal energy. Again, it's like you're generating the energy that you want to see and find and come in alignment with in your life. So there's this kind of like what I'm getting here. It's like the Six of Pentacles, what you want to see in your life, or what you want to see move towards your life, is what you are embodying energetically so that it could come to you. There's a synchronicity. This is very interesting because I don't get this card a lot, and I don't get a lot of this card doesn't come out a lot because this is a very specific type of energy here. This is someone who is grateful of the things that they have in their life. This is someone who is of service to others in some way, shape, or form. Maybe you've done the work and there's a sense of enlightenment, but this is very, very nice. Keep up the good work here because your humility, your ability to be humble and be kind and really do things out of the kindness of your heart is generating a lot of goodness in your life. And I don't know if you're seeing this now, but you may also attract people with that same type of energy, because like attracts like. And this card right here is giving me this energy here of you really getting what you are giving to others. Now you do have the number 2 here, okay? Where is it? Here it goes. Okay, so again, even though this is very beautiful that you are in this energy, make sure that is balanced, that you're not over giving, okay? Because givers attract takers. So be mindful on moderation, okay, when it comes to that. So there is an energy here that you are reciprocating. There's something that you're going to get back. Let's see. It's still early in the reading, but a lot came through with that card. And what do you have here? What did I say? You're getting back what you are working. Luck is on your side. Okay? Luck is on your side. You're reaping the rewards. The potential energy that's opening up for you, you're reaping the rewards, or you're starting to receive the gifts that the universe is bestowing upon you because of the good work that you're doing in yourself, and because of the good work that you do for others. And of course, this is also, again, I'm going to remind you, being great and generous and open-hearted for others, beautiful energy, but you need to have moderation on that. Okay, make sure that it's even. Don't tip it so much, because what happens is that givers attract takers, and then you might kind of attract the person who just wants to take if you're not paying attention to the balance here. That is so super 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 important. So if you are a people pleaser, because I say this especially to my people pleasers and to my people who are just really kind and generous, because I know I'm that way too. Just be careful, because people pleasing is a trauma response. Giving to others and not putting yourself at the top of the list is a trauma response. Okay, you learned this in some way, shape, or form when you were a child, that you needed to please other to placate a situation. And so yes, we can look at it as a positive, but in the negative, or in the development part of it, you got to be careful, because what you end up is attracting takers, and then that's not good either, right? So there's a moderation that needs to happen here, a balance with the number 2. Yes, give to others, but with discernment. So discernment is super important here, okay? Discernment of who is showing me that they value me, okay? Because that, if it's not in balance, it's going to tip in the ugly side of it. And the ugly side of somebody taking advantage of you, somebody taking advantage of your beautiful heart and your soul, okay? Taking advantage of the fact that you are a person who isn't dazzled by money, or isn't dazzled by material things. Your kindness comes from your heart. And so someone may take advantage of that. They may see you and say, oh, great, I can use this person to my advantage because I have certain goals in mind. You know what I mean? Or certain motives in my head. So just be careful with that. But all in all, you have luck on your side. So there is this beautiful potential opening up for you here, where you may be, receiving some gifts from the universe, opportunities, people, resources, tools. Okay. And especially if there is just being overly too nice. Again, moderation is key. Okay. And deciphering. That is super important here. Because if not, then luck is not going to be on your side. It's like that type of energy. 2 of Swords. Whatever I decide, I trust in my outcome. Don't allow you saying no to people for you to feel bad or guilty, because there's this sense of like people using your kindness against you. And when you put a stop to it, or when you refuse to be manipulated, or when you define your boundaries or create healthy boundaries, people make you, it's like they gaslight you. They make you feel like you're the problem, like there's something wrong with you. Oh, I asked you if you could help me with something and you said no. Oh, there's something wrong with you. Oh, you're being selfish. No, it's not. It's not being selfish. It's just that you're putting some healthy boundaries. I don't like doing X, Y, and Z. It doesn't mean that the person needs to take it personally, but they may take it personally, and it may confuse you. So because you are a person who tends to give to people and you're nice, then when someone makes you feel weird, or makes you feel like you're doing something wrong because you're putting healthy boundaries, then you start feeling guilty. And so be careful of the gaslighter. Okay, be careful of the people who want to manipulate your kindness. And they're like, well, synthesized soul always says yes. And synthesized soul is always helpful. So, help me with this also. And you're like, no, I don't like doing X, Y, and Z. I don't want to be in that environment or around those people, or I don't want that responsibility or that role. And then they may take your no as a like, they try to gaslight you. So this is the potential unfolding here. Just being aware of the type of people that you're saying yes to, who you're giving your heart to. There is this beautiful reward that's coming in your direction. It may be now during Sagittarius season, because this card says new moon in Sagittarius. So it may be now during Sagittarius season that it may be unfolding. But yeah. Last but not least, up next, we have Ava. Ava, you are up next. Look at that, exhausted. What you don't want is people what did I say about the overgiving? You see? It drains you. Not only does it drain you, but it could also lead to people who are not, they're not really doing something genuine. They want you to do something because you always say yes, or that you're always giving. You see what I'm saying? Whether it's like lending money, whether it's you're always there. You got to decipher here. You got to use discernment here on this, because if not, it's going to leave you drained. They will reap their rewards and you're going to be high and dry. Okay? So this is about not waiting for something to change externally, but for you to change internally on how you are giving to others, how you are being selfless, right? Selfless means generous, how you're giving to others. So it's not that this is bad. This is beautiful energy, but you got to pay and keep in mind how you're giving this energy. How are you giving to others? Where you're not in a position where you're always giving and not getting something in return. And then when you place healthy boundaries, you're being gaslit. So this is not about the external, it's about the internal, okay? Exhausted says your life feels like a tiring journey with a platform crowded by unfinished commitments. You may be the type of person that you drop things for other people. You shift your schedule for other people. You take from your resources and give to others, and then you're left high and dry, whether that's tangible resources or just acts of service. So this is saying the potential unfolding is, yes, continue to be a generous person. The universe is giving to you in many ways, but if you are just giving and not allowing the accepting, then there's something that's off balance here. Okay, it says it's time to pause, and this is good because we're in a Mercury retrograde, so this is a good time for you to pause, take a breath. Okay, so it's time to pause at the station and reassess the relationships you have now. I'm not just talking about love relationships. Those are also important, but take a look at the relationships you have with your friends, your family, your loved ones. Take a look at the relationship you have with yourself. That's important. Are you doing the nurturing, the self-giving, and the pouring back into yourself so you don't feel drained? Like I said, it's not about others. It's not about the external. It's about you. How are you taking care of yourself so you're not drained and exhausted? How are you making sure that your resources are not being exhausted by other people who just have negative motives? You see what I'm saying? So this is about that type of energy here. Okay. So it says reassess the relationships that are depleting you. All right. That being said, synchronized soul, I hope these messages have been insightful. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, like, share, and continue to subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to drop a rose in the comment section or drop a rose in the comment section and the chat so that I know that these messages resonated for you. Those that are coming in that are new, subscribing, thank you so much for your subscription. I'm happy that you're here on the channel. However, the list was closed long time ago. It closed literally in the first 10 minutes. So if you weren't here in the first 10 minutes, unfortunately, the list is now closed, but feel free to remain subscribed to the channel, and I will give you more messages at another time when I'm doing the free channel messages. Okay, Intuitive friends? All right. Beautiful reading. Self-care is my name. Excellent. Balance is important. And there's something that's coming in your direction. There's an opportunity with a person, a resource, or something that's coming in your direction. So pay attention to a shift that's coming, and it's going to be good. So keep doing the good work. All right, intuitive friends. Up next, we have Ava. Hello, Ava. You are up next. Ava is up next. Love Sunshine, come on down. Before I jump into Love Sunshine's reading, I do want to mention here, Intuitive friends, if you're new to the channel, welcome. Thank you so much for tuning in. And for those of you who have subscribed, I greatly appreciate it. Just so you know, super important, especially here on my channel, for you to turn on your notification bell and all notification alerts, because the moment I do a free live reading, a lot of people come through. Okay, so as you see, 12 readings, and I'm already almost 3 hours in. It does take time, even if I do 5-minute readings. And that's because I also do readings here for those of you who are wanting more details. So if you want to add a super chat or a super sticker, do so, and then you get an extended reading. Okay. And that extended reading obviously takes more time, which then has everybody waiting a little bit longer. Okay. Now, if you're interested, if you are a subscriber, listen carefully. If you are a subscriber that gets a lot of readings on my channel and you want more, okay, take a look at those memberships. That's only going to be for members only. I've had the memberships for a while, but I haven't been really talking about them because I don't know. I didn't kind of know how I was going to like really juggle that with the fact that I still do content on my channel. I still do free readings, and now I'm also going to have memberships. So I've had memberships, like I want to say like for the past, I don't know, like 4 months already or something like that. But now I'm talking about it because a lot of you are asking about it. So it seems like more of you are more interested in memberships now, which is fine. So please feel free to take a look at that. Yeah, so let's start with Ava. After Ava, we have Izzy. After Izzy, we have Shirley Silver Fox. And then we've closed the readings for today. I will be coming later to do Super Chat Live. So if you are interested in joining me, those are not free, but those also give you an opportunity to have more readings and something more specific. All right. All right, Ava. Hello. Love Sunshine. Are you here? Give me a thumbs up, my love. Give me a thumbs up here, Ava. Okay, Ava, are you here? If not, I'm going to jump to the next person. Izzy, are you here? Ava, Izzy, and Shirley Fox. Ava, Izzy, and Shirley Fox. So Ava is Love Sunshine, Izzy, and Shirley Silver Fox. If you are here, come on down. Ava, Izzy, Shirley Fox. Any of those three. If you are here, give me a thumbs up. Because you guys are the last ones on the list. Ava, Izzy, Silver Fox. You got 2 more minutes. Shirley Silver Fox. Ava, Izzy, Silver Shirley Fox. If you're here, come on down. All right, intuitive friends, it seems like you guys are in here, so no worries. Join me next time for the free mini reading. Ava, Izzy, and Shirley Silver Fox. If you are here, give me a thumbs up now, because we have come to the ending of the readings. All right. Hello, Ava. Welcome. For a split second there, I was like, where did everybody go? All right. So, Ava, welcome back. All right, Ava, just a reminder here that these messages are for entertainment purposes only. After Ava, we have Izzy, and after Izzy, we have Shirley Silver Fox. And please note that the list is closed. Okay, the list is closed. And thank you so much, Ava, for your super. Ava just gave a beautiful super sticker that says for you. Thank you so much, Ava. You are going to get a bonus message reading here. Ooh, look what just popped up as I'm shuffling. The Eyes of Beauty. Wow. What's potentially unfolding? First of all, there's something about your eyes that is either captivating, or you're the type of person that you are able, like, people may feel a little weird when you look at them, because it's as if you can look through someone's soul. I don't know if you've ever been told that, like, oh, I love your eyes, or your color, or your shape, or your lashes. There's something about the way that your gaze, okay? So Eyes of Beauty. You may get a lot of like comments here about your eyes. I feel here that your eyes are talking about the fact that you're able to see past the veil. You not only are able to see the 3D, but you're also able to see people's motives, expectations. You're able to see things clearly, okay? Whether it's clearly because you have, let me see, what did you write here? Hold on, because this is very intriguing here. Okay, hold on. Yes, I have. Oh, okay. So there you go. Yeah, it's like you were able to see through people's soul type of energy. I forgot you gave us super, so let's get more here. What's unfolding here is that there's positive things that may be coming in your direction. You may not be able to see it physically, but you feel like there's something big coming in your direction in regards to an opportunity, or a lucky break here. Okay, you may be also very intuitive, as if, like I said, like you can see beyond the veil, so to speak. Like you have your like very sharp intuition. Okay, it's like, you know, someone's motives can't get past you. You're able to see, you know, people's motives, intentions. And sometimes It might make people uncomfortable, like for example, what I'm doing right now. If someone is not coming with good intentions into my life, yeah, they're either going to stay away or they're just not going to come. They're not going to come through because they're like, oh, wow, wait a minute. She has six senses. Ooh. Let me just kind of, you know what I mean? So there's this energy that I'm getting here. Yeah. Can you imagine like me having a partner and I'm like, I know what's happening behind the veil all the time? And if they're not doing what they need to do, like nothing in the closet stays in the closet. You know what I mean? Especially when you're intuitive. So there's this energy about you that you may carry that same energy with you. So you're able to see shenanigans from a mile away, so to speak, Let's see what else is unfolding here for you. I feel that you're gaining and you're developing that skill a lot more, that intuitive ability even more. Look at that dog. Your spirit guides. Ooh, Ava, did you have a pet that crossed over? Did you have a pet or a friend that crossed over? Because if you do, they're coming through. This could be someone that oh wow. Well, guess what? This is a mediumistic reading that you're getting here. And I didn't even think that was going to be able to happen because I'm using a whole different deck. You may have had a friend or someone, don't tell me anything, but I'm going to see. There's someone that you may have cared for deeply or who was a friend, a really good friend, or someone, maybe a relative or a loved one who's coming through. Because dog can be one or two things. It could be a pet, or it could also be someone who is very close to you, a companion, a friend, a loved one. Let me see what's coming through, my love, because you're getting a mediumistic reading. Da da da! Surprise! Let's see what's coming through. There could be a dearly departed here that may be crossing the veil. You may have been thinking about this person recently. This person could have been this person's birthday recently or your birthday recently. Maybe their date of when they crossed over. Maybe there was a family gathering. Someone was talking about them. Maybe you've been thinking about this person. But there's someone who's crossed over, who cares deeply about you, who wants to share a message here. Let me see. Who is this person? Let's see what's coming through. All right. Okay. Okay. All right. So let me explain what this is about here. First and foremost, there is someone who may have passed either long time ago. Okay, long time ago. This could be a person who passed like maybe when you were a child or maybe many, many years ago, that you've been wishing, hoping, or desiring to either get a message from, or you've been wondering, is this person still with me? Because it's been so long ago. Okay. If it's not a person that passed long ago, there could have been here a person that you were very deeply connected for many years, family, friend, loved one, okay, that's coming through. And you may have never expected that you were going to hear from this person in any way, shape, or form. And because I'm a medium, it's coming through today. So happy Thanksgiving here. Maybe there's something about Thanksgiving that was super important because I just wanted to say happy Thanksgiving. So there may be some type of family gathering that may have happened recently, or I don't know, maybe there's some type of celebration or holiday that's very much interconnected with this person. But here, okay, because not only is this upside down, but this is upside down and the heart is upside down. So there's this sense of like, I've always been hoping, wishing, and calling on this person or wanting to see signs, symbols, synchronicities connected to this person. And it's as if like either you weren't getting them, you weren't seeing them, or you were like, you were like doubting yourself even sometimes at times, because you have this wishful thinking. It's reversed. So when you see, you maybe you it's like you were maybe even thinking, are my prayers being answered, or can you hear me? This person is saying, yeah, they can hear you loud and clear. It's taken time. You have here the turtle. It's taken time for them to connect with you, because in order for them to connect with you, they listen. Dearly departed souls can connect with us more than when we realize. It's just that sometimes the energy is very subtle, or sometimes we're not seeing it in that way. But sometimes they wait for a medium. And obviously, like, how many mediums do you know, right? Like, I don't know. But that's why they take the opportunity. This person is taking the opportunity. It's like, it took a long time for me to find the right person to either give you the message. And even though you've been part of this channel for quite some time, there's something about the time being now being important. I don't know if Thanksgiving has something to do with it. I don't know, with the holidays. I don't know if this person coming through, but this person is coming through. And I don't know what this is about, but hold on. You have an anchor here. I don't know if water is connected to this person, to where they live, where they lived. I don't know if like Navy, military, Coast Guard, river, ocean, maybe fond memories having to do with the ocean, the lake, the pond, maybe watching the sunset over the river. I don't know. But you have here anchor. And so this person wants to say, hey, listen, anchor is also about love too. So there's a lot of love here, deep emotions here connected to this person. Because if you know anything about anchors, like, they go way deep, and water is yin energy. And again, there's this energy this soul is talking about here. The soul is talking about here that there may, I don't know if you do this, okay? So I'm just telling you how the soul is showing me here. They listen to your conversations. I don't know if sometimes, like, you may talk to yourself at times, like, oh my God, what a beautiful whatever. By the way, that happened to me the other day. So I wonder, I wonder if the soul came to visit me ahead of this reading, because I had that happen, and Ace was able to sense that someone was here. But something like this happened to me recently, where I was talking to myself, because I was like putting up the decorations, and then there was like a soul that came through, and my poor Ace was like spooked, and he was guarding, and he was barking at the thin air. But the soul is saying that there may be times that you do that, and if you do that, they're there, they listen to it. You may not see them, because remember, bats don't see, they use echolocation, right? So they use voice and communication to connect, to see and explore the world around them. So if there is something here that you've been asking for, and that you're like, I don't see it manifesting, I don't see that it's coming, whether this is a friend or a relative here, they're saying, hey, it's coming. Okay, it's coming. It's slow, but it's coming. And they're helping you with whatever this is. Very, very beautiful. Now, I got another deck here for these mediumistic readings, and I haven't used them yet. So Ava, consider yourself special. And this is a beautiful soul here that's coming through. I don't know if you know who I'm talking about, but they're coming through. Okay, so if you know who it is, let's find out more information. Who is this beautiful soul that's come to connect with Ava? Whoever this is, they find you very, very, hold on a second. You said, oh, that's so cute. Remember the last time you told me something similar? The same message is kind of coming through. Oh, so you have had a mediumistic reading. I think it might be my grandfather, but not sure. Okay, let's see who it is. Well, listen, there's this beautiful soul here. Let's see if we could give me more messages here. Because your reading is a more of a mediumistic reading than anything else. It's a dearly departed reading. So if you want more of these readings, I also have them in the tier 2 in the membership. And those are a little bit longer. Those are 10 minutes. But let's see. Who is this person that's coming through for Ava? Give me as much detailed. Great fortune. This is someone who had either a vast knowledge or was successful and stable. It could have been the head of a household. It could be someone who really like they sacrificed a lot in order to have a level of stability and security in their life. This person could have been the type of person who maybe they came from nothing and they build their wealth and they build the success over time. It could be someone that may have lived abroad also. They may have relocated, because I have here the anchor and it's like crossing the ocean or crossing waterways. This is coming through here as a person who maybe even a rags to riches story. So there may be that type of connection here with this person's soul. Okay, so wow, wait a minute. Oh, wow, this is so weird. Not weird, but I don't know if you could see it. But that's the letter M there. I don't know how much my camera could zoom in on that. I have a letter M and the letter C. The letter M is right down here, and then the letter C is right here where I'm pointing. I don't know, that may be important, but this person is coming through again. I feel that this soul, let me see, what's the, wait, let me find out who it is first. And then we're going to jump into what the message may be. Describe yourself. Who are you? Let's see. Yeah, you see, I'm getting like a rags to riches story here. This is a person that sacrificed a lot. They may have even had a time where they were unemployed. And we have another dog here. This person may have owned a pet, a dog, a pet. There's something, it's coming up again. Or this person was very loyal to you. Or to like family or something. 2 times we have the dog. Dogs are about pets, but they're also about loyalty. They're about companionship. This was a person who was very dependable and felt very guilty if they weren't able to support or to help someone. Well, this person just wants to let you know that they're around you. So this person could be like, even like, this soul is like, this dearly departed soul is like a person who really protects you. Give me more. Okay, so this person, this departed soul, is trying to tell you here that there may be some beautiful opportunity that's coming in your direction. That opportunity that you don't see coming may be coming. This may be an opportunity. This may be extra money. This may be extra resources. This may be you connecting with people who have expertise in something. This is you may be adding. Ava, can you do me a favor and write close session here for me? I greatly appreciate it. But you have here unexpected income. So there's this unexpected opportunity or money, or there's something beautiful, and it's something that maybe it's something that you've been waiting for quite some time, because I kept saying that. Something that you've been waiting for a while. that may be coming through. But it's an unexpected type of money, and I feel, or opportunity. It doesn't have to be tangible. Let me write closed session. It doesn't have to be tangible, but it could be very valuable. Okay? Oh, thank you so much, Ava. But they're helping you with something here. They're helping you with something here because you deserve it. High honor. You deserve it. There's something that you deserve, that you don't feel like the universe has heard you, that you feel like your prayers aren't being answered, but there's an opportunity that you're going to be given. And this person is kind of like the soul. I say person, but the soul is letting you know, keep working towards something, or keep thinking positive, or there's something here about you being very positive. Keep being positive, because it's coming. Unexpected income. I also see a house in the background. So I don't know if you're thinking about moving, or moving from one job to another job. That could also be talking about that. So the soul is like, listen, you're either going to make a move in work, move in a home, or move as in climb the ladder of success. But you're getting some type of compensation here, and the soul wants you to know that they're helping in that. Or at least if they're not, well, I feel that they're helping, but they're also announcing something could be coming in. Give me one more. You see, that's the message that they want to give you. That's the message. The message is, don't feel like your prayer is not being answered. Don't feel like you are alone in something, because you're not. Sometimes you may get a little bit desperate, or feel like, oh gosh, no one is listening to me, like the bat, like I told you, and feeling like your prayers, like I said, this is in reverse. Like you feel like your wishes, your prayers aren't being heard. And in a way, you may feel like, the universe doesn't love me, or it's not supporting me, because again, this is on the reverse. This is the upright, but it came in reverse. So you may feel like something isn't moving, and the soul is telling you, no, stop thinking that. Don't think that. Don't say that. Don't think that, because that's not true. There's going to be a good move that's coming. It just may take a while. And it's so funny because I just heard snail mail. You know what snail mail means? It's super slow in coming, but it's coming. And that's why the soul keeps coming through, because they're like, are you really understanding that I don't want you to worry? I don't want you to cry. I don't want you to get anxious, Keep your mind positive. Keep your perspectives clear. Okay? I have 3 more decks, and then we're going to finish your reading here. Izzy, if you are here, you are up next. Tree. You see what you see? It's family. It's family. This person is a family member. It's either a family member or a family friend. See? Yeah, I told you. This is a loved one that crossed over. They don't want you to stress yourself. Family, affairs with your family. This person is a family member that crossed. I don't know who this may be. You may know more than me. This is a family member. And it says discord among friends or family. I don't know if there is some type of friction right now happening in your family, but the soul is saying, if there is friction, They're just saying, listen, I really wish that, everybody came together. If there's like some type of argument, someone having resentment towards someone else, maybe someone not speaking with each other for a very long time, there's a discord here. But what's coming through is right after the mice is that there's harp. So there may be an opportunity for some type of reconciliation here between family members that may find it very difficult to get along, but there's happiness. And you see that the harp is kind of like that spirituality connected to it. So yeah, something that feels uneasy. And this departed soul is telling you here, Ava, that they see the discord, they see the argument, the resentment. They're not happy about it. The heart is reversed. It makes them sad to see that type of disagreement happening. But he's aware, or she's aware, or they're aware. And it's funny because I just wanted to say he, so maybe it's a male soul. But this soul is, it makes them sad to see that type of animosity and discord. He's hoping that, I don't know if you know what this is about. I don't know if you know the people or whatever. And I'm not saying, I don't feel like this soul is saying that you should try to reconcile something if it's not with you. Like if it's two people that's not you, like I don't feel like you're like it's about you meddling, but it's definitely about you, about letting you know that this soul is aware of a discord. Healthy choices. See? This soul wants to see everyone happy. Listen carefully. This message may come out for you, but it's also for your family, especially during Thanksgiving. If you celebrate Thanksgiving, or if you celebrate a version of maybe someone's birthday, wedding, christening, baptism, I don't know, whatever, family gathering, this soul wants everyone to be happy. They want a united family. They don't want a family that's divided. They want a family that they work so hard to create or to help, that because they're not present, they don't want the family strings to be untied. They want healthy resolutions here. They want a happy, healthy family. This person, when it comes to you personally, Ava, this soul doesn't want you to worry. Okay? Maybe this argument or this tension is worrying you sometimes. Maybe that could be the reason why house with unexpected came. Maybe you're like, oh, I have to be further away from my family. And the soul is saying, let's try to mend the rift, mend the discord. Okay? Between a friendship or a friend. Okay? So very, very interesting. So this message is about healing. That's number one. It's about healing family. It's about healing the foundation of your family. That's number one. The second message that's coming through here is that you may be getting something that you've been asking for, or that you don't see coming. There's a message here. Maybe it's like news, an email, a message, an approval, a yes of some sorts. It could be job related, or it could be You maybe like you want to move and finally you're able to move. All right. But you have here healthy choices. So continue to pour love into yourself also, and stay in a high vibrational energy. Like I said, positive expectations. Whatever this may be about, stay positive. Whether this is connected to the family sector or whether the family sector is a separate conversation. But the soul is telling you here that there's a lot that, you know, the soul doesn't want you to be sad or cry or, you know, feel the pain of something. They don't want you to worry. So that's why they're giving you these messages. And definitely hear something having to do with the family as well. Okay. Hello, intuitive friends. Just letting you know that this session is closed already. But if you want to take part in future readings, remain subscribed to the channel. Okay. Last but not least, protect your boundaries. Protect your boundaries. Huh. This dearly departed this dearly departed wants you to just be aware of your boundaries here. There may be people who may not deserve all the kindness and all the second chances that you are pouring into. And also, clear and healthy boundaries allows you to have a healthier, happier a life of self-care, because then you don't have energy vampires taking energy away from you. It says you naturally give to others, like I just said, but now it's the time to protect your energy. This is what your dearly departed wants you to understand. Okay, so listen carefully. It says set boundaries around your space to avoid being drained, especially if you're in the middle of a family argument or something that this may be talking about. Okay, so especially if you're in the middle of this, it says set boundaries around your space to avoid being drained. Protecting yourself isn't selfish. Only then can you continue helping others. By creating healthy boundaries or strengthening your boundaries, it's only going to allow you to be a better person for yourself, because you're not going to be drained, but also it's going to be better because then you're more objective at something, because you're more centered into your energy. And like I said, you are an intuitive person, so you're the type of person who you'll see something a lot clearer than someone else in the family or among your friends. So again, it gives you a greater perspective. That being said, thank you so much, Ava, for your super. I greatly appreciate it. You ended up getting a mediumistic read here, so I want to also thank that loved one who came through for these readings for you. And thank you again. Please let me know who this person may be. They keep coming up, which is okay. It's fine. I don't have an issue with it, but this soul is really like, I'm here, So, we'd love to know who this is, but yeah, it may be different people every time also, but it's coming up as family. So you may have had a loved one who's crossed over here, but yeah. Hold on a second. Let me see what you have here. I've got a message before to keep away from everyone, and I actually. Oh wow! So that's what this is. Who is this? Remove or whoever this is. Mark. Okay. Thank you so much for your okay. Oh, okay. So whatever it is that you're seeing, yeah. Yeah, that's what the soul is talking about for you. It's like giving you kind of like validation, confirmation, or whatever this may be. All right, intuitive friends. Well, thank you so much, Ava. I hope this made sense. And feel free to which one? You said I love the beauty messages. Yeah, the eyes of the eyes of beauty. Yeah, very, very nice. All right, intuitive friends. Thank you so much. Izzy, if you are here, come on down. Or Shirley Fox, Shirley Silver Fox. For those of you who keep adding messages on my chat, okay, like I said, these messages are, or as I say, this session is closed. So if you keep sending messages, I will mute you. Okay, so there we go. That being said, you could join me at a later time, or again, I am coming back tomorrow, so feel free to join me then. All right, Izzy and Shirley Silver Fox, if you are here, come on down. If not, we're going to end this reading. Ava, what a beautiful reading. What a beautiful message. Yeah, it is kind of a way, kind of telling you to keep your boundaries, like stay away from from the discord, even in the family, or whatever this discord may be about. So, wow. Thank you so much for the super. And hopefully you think about doing one of the memberships. Tier number 2 would be great for you. But yeah, just think about it. But yeah, hope to see you then. All right, intuitive friends, thank you so much for those of you who just joined and we're asking, like throwing some like personal comments there. Like I said, this session is now closed, which is why I placed you on timeout. Thank you again for your love, your loyalty, and support, intuitive friends. I'll see you soon. Take care. Bye bye.